Picture this, I'm a bag of dicks, put me to your lips. I am sick, I will punch a baby bear in his shit. Give me lip, I'ma send you to the yard. Get a stick, make a switch. I can end the conversation real quick. I am crack, I ain't lying. Kick a lion in this crack, I'm the shit. I will fall off in your crib, take a shit. Hit your mama on the booty, kick your dog, fuck your bitch. That boy dressed up like you Santa and took pictures with your kids. We the best, we will cut a frowny face in your chest, little wench. I'm unmentionably fresh, I'm a mensch. Get correct, I will walk into a court while it wrecks, screaming, yes, I am guilty, motherfuckers, I am death. Hey, you wanna hear a good joke? Nobody speak, nobody get choked. Who flame throw your fuck shit to Funyuns. Flame your crew quicker than Trump fucks his youngest. Now face the flame fuckers, your fame and fate's done with. I walk Charlie Brown, Peppermint, Patty, Linus, and Lucy. Put coke in the doobie, roll woolies to smoke with Snoopy. I still remain that dick grabbing slacker to spill the wookie.
Hey.
Told her all the toolie or murder you friggin' moolies.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck is good? That's right, get the fuck out of here. Don't even test me, fool. No, I'm kidding. This Tommy starts raw. That's raw, son. So it comes at you like a hot dog running through the sand. It's gonna slap you in the face like a hot dog. Anyway, I know it's been a while since I've been here. And I really want to explain that with who the fuck gives a shit, because no one's listening to it right now. Or may ever. I don't know. This is my personal public diary. And today, I'm going to go ahead and do it with a little bit of a twist. So, I had my buddy Roger in to do a podcast with me. Now, the reason I even wanted to start doing podcasts was because me and Roger and someone else was supposed to start a podcast, but things didn't always work out at that time. Now, right now, I'm ready to do all the podcasting that I could. Roger's a little iffy. So me and him haven't been able to establish the podcast we want to establish. Plus, there's a couple things I want to do. He doesn't really give a shit about, but there's a couple things I want to do to kind of make it a good show. And we'll see how it turns out. But anyway, I digress. Actually, not too much. But the podcast I have been focusing on, I haven't been completely doing nothing or focusing away from the whole business or situation or hobby, whatever the fuck anyone wants to call it. I've been working on my other podcast called the John Krasinski Podcast, and it's a really nice one. I do it with my brother Ricky, my friend Wes. And the only downside about it right now is those motherfuckers might suck. They don't got a good legit system like I do. Even a computer. I need them to get a mic, mixer, and a computer so I can get some real voices. Mainly I need Ricky to stop screaming into the mic. Especially one that's not like several $100s. It's only $30. I mean, it's a decent one. It's the one I told him to get. But still, can't be screaming at it when it's right next to your lips. And it's just, but I actually had a really good intro to this podcast this morning. I loved it. The song could have been better. I did the right now I did Don't Speak. This is the one that's been like one of my favorite songs recently. But the beginning of this song, just because this is the song I woke up to this morning, was the I wanna know what you're feeling. Oh, that's how it goes, right? Or is it thinking? Motherfuck. You know how that's how you can't trust some people. Yeah, it's feeling. So I was right. It's what's on your mind, bitch. But he does say thinking. So it's a little bit weird. I wanna know what y'all thinking. There are some things you can't hide. I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind. As you can tell, I don't give a shit about demonetization. It's not my thoughts wrong. Just a diary. Put whatever I want in here. So demonetize it. I don't care. I'm not trying to make money. Just trying to put something out. YouTube works. Don't like it. Hopefully I don't get banned. I mean, if I get banned, also, it's not a big loss. I have everything saved. It's on my computer. I can always go back, edit it, put it on a different platform, figure it all out, and go from there. This isn't the one I'm focusing on. Now, on the John Krasinski podcast, I do everything I can not to try to get demonetization claims because I'm trying to get that one launched off somewhere. That one's the legit one. It's a one I'm working on. I've been doing different stuff with it. It's I've been trying to explore my creativity with it. I use my art for anything from the thumbnails to the pictures for the episodes, and even some merch on the stores, to also learning how to mix music, which is something I've never been in with, and the only fucking instrument that I wouldn't even say proficient at, but have skill level in, we'd say if I was a sim, percussion level, maybe top 5, did some work, got to 6, so I mean, I have history, but it's history, so maybe it used to be higher, but it's dwindled over time. Not too much. Actually, recently did just hop behind one for the first time in a while, and was able to play with a bassist and a guitarist and get them a good rhythm. So, hey, it's still there. Plus, it's just rhythm. It's just playing the drums. The only thing you lose is just like that ability to go on for a long time, because it gave me 10 minutes, and I was just like, okay, I can't. I'm tired, you guys. Because I'm not, doing it every day and making it a part of your muscle memory like that is, to where I can go on and knows how to conserve the energy and do what it needs to do, and all body nonsense. I'm not going to get into it like I'm a scientist or anything. Sorry. I'm trying to fill the dead air and I'm running out of breath. I don't want to be all quiet and silence. And like the last one, that's why I put it down for a minute. Dude, that last one was stupid. You guys help me. If you listen to it, you just listen to me do some grocery shopping. Like, what the fuck is this? It was so dumb. Anyway, this one's good. Might be a little boring if you hate cryptocurrency, but I do want to say it did help me kind of figure out, it is kind of as dumb as I thought it was. It's as dumb as real money. Okay, so that's how it works. And when you feel like it's stupid when you're listening to how it works, it's because you honestly think that money's stupid, and it makes sense how that works either. But the reason that cryptocurrency doesn't make sense is because we don't really even completely understand how money even makes sense. So we just know we get paid, we get to use it to buy things. That's, other than that, unless you're really into that, the layman man doesn't know. So when you try to explain cryptocurrency, I have a lot of questions like, why? But why does it cost money? Like, what's backing it up? And so it's all just funky. But it's information. And Roger's a nerd about it, so he likes it. But he's also one of the guys that's like, I only know basic shit, so. But he knows more than me. So we talk about that a little bit, ask him some questions. Talk about some comedians like I do all the time. Bros. Like, dude. I'm going to rip into it more on the John Krasinski podcast, but right now, I got to mention. Sorry, fucking Pablo Francisco. Trash. So trash, bro. I mean, if you've never seen him, if you've never seen him before, you're gonna go and you're gonna laugh because they're funny jokes. They're funny jokes. Okay? When you see them for the first time. Okay? But they're jokes that I've seen for over a decade. Over a decade. The same thing. Same shit. And all it is him being loud and blurting a bunch of fucking liners and imitating voices, and it's not even like super complex jokes. It's very simple humor. Some of it toilet humor. Some of it extremely racist too, by the way. So if you're offended by anything that's racist, don't, like at a comedy show, which honestly you shouldn't really be. I mean, unless it's going too far and stupid, unless you're sitting up there saying the N-word and calling someone the N-word on stage in front of a bunch of people. That's not funny. That's not funny. What happened to you after was really funny. And the fact that you thought it was going to be funny, that's really funny too. But that wasn't funny. It's funny that you're an idiot. That's funny. It's really funny. But I digress again. Because this episode is actually kind of long. I know it's Tommy's Thoughts Raw. I did break a couple things out. Some of it because I started talking about my girlfriend. She probably shouldn't go into that, put that in the public diary. Because, that's technically also her business. And she didn't want a lot of her business out there. So I brought up her business. So I took it out of the public diary. There you go. And that's what's cut. When you hear it. If you hear it, notice it. I did a pretty good job cutting it, but I won't lie to y'all. It's cut. Because, like I said, I was also, when you talk about another person, okay, that's someone else's private business, then, one, you can tell it, but not express or even let anyone find out who it is, or you can say, hey, technically, that's not my public business to talk about. I could even have legal ramifications for talking about certain things. Now, obviously not my girlfriend, but the ramification would be her not talking to me anymore, and I don't really want that. So, anyway. Roger. Here we go. Also, if you do listen to some of my stuff, I throw in some digital scratches to kind of do scene transitions, because I kind of like scene transitions. That's what I'm into. Whenever I finally start doing visual stuff, there'll be a lot of scene type transitions. Not lame stuff. I always want to do trippy, cool stuff. I love trippy shit. I love stuff that makes you go, what the fuck? So it's going to be, interesting stuff, funny stuff. Sometimes I'm going to throw stuff. But we'll go into that in the future. Listen to the John Krasinski podcast if you really want to see the type of stuff that I like to throw into things. So, anyway.
Shooting the gay porn, not.
Yeah, it requires USB 3.0, but it was in the USB 2. Whatever the fuck.
Ooh, technical talks here on the potty.
The only problem is also sometimes it'll be a little quiet.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm. Am I loud in your things?
Yeah, you sound
in your
loud.
cans, as they say. So I want to show you this. This just happened yesterday, dude.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram. Maybe you can pull it up on your, in your thingamathing.
If you want to. Oh. Ooh, okay.
You're welcome.
You keep going, but
I'm just gonna vamp.
I have another thing that I can do. Okay. Yeah, keep going.
Super fun stuff. Wait, where are you at, dude? Did you change your name?
Where am I?
On Instagram? No. Maybe I just haven't messaged you in too long. Hey, you all. But no, so, yeah, last night in New York, Big J and I think Louis J. Gomez and Ari and Shane Gillis, like, they were doing just a regular stand-up show.
Oh, yeah?
And there was, Big J does, like, a lot of, like, crowd work and stuff. I don't know if you... So, like, he's really good at crowd work. Well, there was this chick who was drunk, and he was, like, calling... Like, she was, like, messing up the show or whatever. And then he called her out, and he was just, like, fucking around.
Stop being a stupid fucking bitch.
Yeah. And so, her boyfriend got mad and went up to the stage and started going back and forth with Big J. And Big J does not really give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? He's just standing there. And then this happened. Let's see. Oh, dude, I gotta go to his page first. Well, yeah, it gets escalated like a motherfucker. You follow, I don't think he's private, so. Yeah, shit is wild. So yeah, I just sent it. But it looks like you have to watch it like a couple of times because it literally looks like Louis J comes from behind the stage and like, yeah, you'll just see it and I'll explain it whenever you get up there. But basically, it's a clusterfuck.
last time I tried to do this, it didn't work. I put I was trying to get DT to record some stuff. Damn it.
I don't know what we got going on here, but there's a lot of moving pieces.
Unfortunately, yeah, everything needs a goddamn cable, and everything that wants a cable has to be goddamn tangled.
Yeah, well,
Let's see this.
that's why we have technician Tommy in the building. I'll just sit here and kind of vamp on, So, wait, have you seen Game of Thrones already?
No.
You haven't? Okay, so I think I'm on episode 2 of season 2, and I'm not completely, like, hooked, like everybody makes it, like, a lot of people would just like, bro, it's Game of fucking Thrones, like, it's the best show ever, and all that. So I'm not at that level yet in the show. Apparently it gets a lot crazier and better.
Is that too crazy?
I think I was fine.
I can't really. Oh, I might be.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Because the Xbox is off. And
Getting some monitors in here.
as long as the Xbox doesn't turn on, we're good.
So,
But
yeah.
the Xbox didn't turn on unless I make it turn on.
The Xbox is a good table for monitors. That's all it's good for. Team PlayStation.
Curious why? Oh, did I unplug this monitor? Oh, I sure did. Look at that.
Right,
Yeah,
dude, here.
Another problem with this room is that there's only one
Outlet. Just short the whole house
Yeah.
from that one outlet.
And burn the whole house down right here.
Yep. Do what you gotta
All right,
do.
what'd you send me on Messenger?
No, I sent it to you on Instagram. I mean, I could send it to you, but it'll just revert to
Let me open up this.
Instagram.
I think I gotta go to Instagram. I change the page. On a different Instagram.
I mean, I could send it to you on
No,
Messenger if you want.
But you sent it to Reed, right?
Yeah,
Sent it-
Tommy.
The John Krasinski podcast.
So yeah, I want
Is
this,
it over here? It's over here. Should switch on the other side.
and then Ari Shafir, being Ari Shafir, he's like, comedy is dangerous again. All right, here we go. So Big J got like yanked off the stage.
Holy shit.
So yeah, he gets yanked off the stage, and then but you can see Louis J like kind of peeping that it's gonna be weird, and he tries to run, but he's a cunt hair too late. You see that? He just yanks him off from his ankles,
Yeah, it looked like he kicked
and
him
then
off.
yeah, bro, I thought this was completely fake, bro. And then I was like, no, that's how Big J sits on his stool, and
Yeah, I don't know why
like-
it would be fake.
well, I mean, it's just wild. Like, you know what I mean? And then, so apparently, like, 20 people jumped in and started fucking this dude up. And then there was, like, mace involved. They, like, maced the dude. He ended up in jail. And now Big J and Lewis have to go to, they have to go to court because of this dude. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But, yeah, I was like, what? That happened last night. And I was like, holy shit.
New York.
It's kind of like that time where that drunk dude, that Bert Kreischer show. Do you remember? And then he ran up on stage to give him a hug.
Oh yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
think
talking
so.
about? Yeah. And he had like elastic pants, and I almost like pulled his pants down. Cause at the time I was a door guy.
It was that guy who was like, I just want to shake your hand.
I would just want to give you a hug.
Yeah, I just want to give you a hug. I'm like, fuck
Fucking
no.
good. No, dude. Drunk as shit, just sweating. You know, like that drunk sweat.
In
Just
the middle of a show.
yeah. Dude, you can't be doing that.
Do you
You
know?
know how stand-up works?
Well, people think that they're special.
Yeah, that's a big problem in today's society, huh?
I can do what I want to.
Yeah, and I blame the internet. Everybody
Oh,
has
I
a
blame the
voice.
internet too, yeah.
Everybody has a voice, and they think they, versus before, where it was just like, yeah, you got your fucking racist or odd opinions, but you keep them in your own house. You don't gotta broadcast that bullshit to the world.
Well, the thing is,
You got it there, Playboy?
Get this more comfortable. I just held it the entire time.
Yeah, maybe we should have got all this fixed before we started recording.
Well, I don't know what's going on sometimes.
You know.
So, it was pretty comfortable when I set up the computer, but it's not that comfortable side by side, which is bad. I need it to be comfortable both ways, so we're gonna try it this way. The importance of the comfortability is really how it gets put away.
Put away.
Yeah, because sometimes it doesn't need to be in my face 24/7. So
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Just moving it after you're done recording.
So if it's able to sit like that the entire time, that's okay. That'll work.
Oh yeah, where the mic can't hear you.
Well, no, not while I'm recording. I mean, just while I'm done recording. Because again, I'll go and I'll play skits, or I'll make skits, and I gotta go back and record and listen. And go
Yeah.
back.
Skitterooskies, man.
Now with this double monitor, I'm gonna lose the mouse like crazy.
Yeah, I saw it over here. But yeah, I mean, anyway, so how's things been with you, buddy boy?
It's been fun. I mean, like I said, I've been just trying to work with this, trying to figure out where exactly, because we're getting a pretty good platform down for that podcast, but just trying to figure out.
So I never got to ask you why the name, or what came of the I don't understand.
It's his birth in the ether of a long ago time.
Okay. Oh, so it's a super inside baseball joke.
Kind of.
Is that what it is?
I mean,
Okay.
Kind of. When you kind of really, I mean, I can edit it out and explain it to you, but for that podcast, yeah, we named it after John Krasinski, the guy that made The Quiet Things or The Quiet Place, and the guy that's Ted from The Office.
Yeah.
So we named it after him because we didn't know exactly what name to come up with, because it's going to be a random ass podcast. It's not going to be a podcast with
No themes or anything.
There's kind of a structure, because we kind of right now we have some segments that we're doing, and I'm trying to do skits every episode and stuff like that. But it's still not
yeah. I mean that's the organic start to any podcast. It's you just kind of
we're figuring
figure it. I started listening to Nate Bargatze's podcast, and I mean they just kind of and his soothing ass voice, but he's real quick with it, but they're just shooting off the hip, you know what I mean? They don't really have a structure, but I think they're 5 or 6 episodes in, and they're kind of getting the whole feel of it, and there's no theme. They just kind of just vamp, just talk about random shit.
I try to I try to record every Tuesday, get it uploaded every Thursday. So I'm trying to make it a scheduled structured thing.
Okay.
So that the way also the 3 of us are kind of used to that schedule.
Yeah.
Of doing everything every Tuesday. Plus most of us don't most of us work weekends mainly anyway. So we usually do have a Tuesday off, or at least during the day. So that's what I'm trying to do with that. And then, I mean, especially me and Wes riffing off each other. The third guy part about it is that goes really well. Ricky sometimes he I don't know, he's out of it sometimes. But
busting balls?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He sucks at it, and then also he is the fun one though. Whenever I do have a thing where every week I tell them a fucked up story that I found.
Yeah.
And I have stories about some chick masturbating with a lobster.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
yeah.
A week later, finding a bunch of baby
well,
lobsters.
I felt from my knowledge, I mean, because that's old internet.
Yeah, it's internet
Reddit,
stuff.
old Reddit or old 4chan, that. A
lot of it's
it's
stuff on Reddit.
creepypastas. A lot of them.
Yeah, some of them none of them are
not
validated. Or
yeah.
like that on.
It's just some person wrote it in a 4chan, or you know what I mean. But I mean, they're so or the what is it? I mean, there's just a bunch of weird ones out there, what is it, My Little Pony, cum jar or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, well that one
about?
had pictures.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, in that vein,
that one was real.
In that vein of internet fuckery, it's just what, dude?
Well, speaking about the cum jar, We can't. Here, I'll just pull up the YouTube channel.
Okay.
That's my
Yeah,
YouTube
I
video.
follow this dude. He does like Tales of the Internet or something like that, and he talks
Oh
about a bunch
yeah,
of.
Wang.
Yeah.
He's like the Asian version of you, in my opinion. I think I told
Bro,
you.
he's chill as fuck.
I'm pretty sure I told you that one time.
I don't know. I mean, I've been following him for a long time because he has a video about Slipknot's Purity. And that one's another one that ended up being a hoax. But it was like a girl that got buried alive and like some dude or some kid.
Yeah, the other.
And then they
that's
wrote
like
us-
his last episode. I
Really?
remember seeing that. Yeah, that was like his latest episode.
Well, I just recently seen it, but I was like, oh shit, I've been subscribed like this whole fucking time.
What the fuck?
But
They make.
preventing
they're
dead
like-
air.
How bad can we make the YouTube make it for people to be able to find the things that they want to find? Let's make it really terrible.
Let's make it impossible.
All right, let's see. This is my first skit, my first audio skit I made. It's only like 50 seconds long. It's called My Little Pony.
Oh no.
Let me
Yeah, how do we get him into the headphones?
turn this up all the way.
Or is it possible?
It should already be in. Oh no, it's right there. That's better.
There we go, lad.
Right. You hear that, right?
I can hear that just fine there, boy.
Right. Steady.
Hey, I'm calling about the ad for My Little Pony doll. Yeah, the bacon curl. What? No. No kids. No. I need to. I'm gonna put it in a jar. Again. And again.
Okay. All right.
Very first one. Because I talked about the My Little Pony thing in like the episode before. Was it? I talked about it, I think, in this episode, and then I added that skit at the beginning of this episode. And then so for that was so fun. I wanted to make another one, and I wanted to make it with people. So this one is called the Krasinski Law
Yeah,
Firm.
you showed me that one.
Turn it
I
up
don't know if it was
large.
finished.
Here's the whole thing.
Krasinski Law Firm, attorney at law. Here at the Krasinski Law Firm, we don't care if you're man, woman, child, or dog.
Hell, we'll sue your parents for your dog to get custody.
Did the giant beaver mascot steal your baby during a high school away game?
Oddly specific.
Did you just get rear-ended by the guy who played the fat ginger in The Sandlot?
Patrick Renna?
Did someone just call you a fat ginger on their law commercial? We'll even lose to ourselves, because in the end, we won.
That works.
Call Krasinski Law Firm and get your case not only solved, but we'll even bring a baby tiger for you.
You can't do that no more because that bitch Carol Baskins.
And if you can't find us, then we'll find you. Krasinski Law Firm, attorney at law.
Yeah, these guys are gonna have to sponsor this show, bro.
I can't saw a kid on my lawn. She claimed he had a right to anything outside since he was a dog. I sued and Krasinski Law Firm's got me $20,000. Her and her dog were even sent to Guantanamo Bay. Thanks, Krasinski.
Krasinski Law Firm, attorney at law.
I lost both my arms in a boating accident. I took my case to the Krasinski Law Firm, and they told me they were going to sue the entire Pacific Ocean. I didn't believe them until I saw a settlement check for 100,000 clams, and they had my arms turned into 2 giant shark heads that I can use against my enemies. Thanks, Krasinski.
Take that, Poseidon.
Krasinski Law Firm, attorney at law.
Alright, so some of them are like, I mixed this one wrong. You notice how some of them are louder.
Yeah.
Where he was sentenced to be the end piece of a human centipede. Now he'll be eating shit, and my lawyer gave me his credit information to buy a brand new car. Thanks, Krasinski.
Krasinski Walker.
I just like that intro.
Job with
Krasinski offer.
large money. Krasinski helped me cycle it through a series of locally owned businesses so I can claim my money. Thanks, Krasinski.
Better call Krasinski. Krasinski Walker, attorney at law.
I just like that
Junior Lieutenant
repetitive.
managed the world economy in
Krasinski
tones for
offer.
20 cents. Once he was finished with the entire Eastern Seaboard, he attempted to consume the Dark Lord for all the 9 realms. Now I'm known as Patrick the Violent. Thanks, Krasinski.
We are Dark King.
Krasinski Walker, attorney at law.
I was driving down the highway on 995 and I cut this guy off. He fucking sued me and I had to pay $20,000 and they took my daughter. Fuck you, Krasinski.
Gotcha.
I cut this guy off. Bro, that is so extreme. I cut this guy off and lost $20,000.
And his daughter.
Bro.
So that one also was technically my first like mixing of taking music and different tracks and trying to make it one. So that's the skit all put together, but it's split apart inside this episode right here. So like the first part is like at the beginning, and then throughout it you hear the testimonies from the people, and then at the end of the podcast is that last testimony where the guy said his daughter gets stolen.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What's funny is the one that
do you record them individually and then just put them all together?
Yeah, of course you have to. For some skits, so I did write. This is the one I'm working on. It's a new
I didn't know if you were just kind of like just going off the cuff on some of those, or if you'd like written. You know what I mean? You're
I
like
wrote them all down.
Okay.
I wrote most of them. What's funny is the one that you laughed the most at. I didn't write. That one was written by my brother Ricky.
Really?
Yeah, the one where he's like, okay, so now you got to put one where it's like someone we sued and we fucked him up. Like he gets pulled over, or he gets we sue him for cutting someone off. You know, something that you wouldn't really sue someone for like that. And then we do something dramatic to him, and then he goes, "Fuck you, Krasinski." And then I recorded him doing that, and then I didn't like him as much as I got Dennis in here to do a couple, and then I liked the way he did it. So then I put Dennis's as the final, and then when Ricky heard it, he's like, "What the fuck, did you replace me on the one that I wrote?" I mean, that happens.
Yeah, that's like whenever somebody's doing like an acting gig, like what they always say about Brian Callen in Hangover. They're like, yeah, you ended up just being an extra. You're like, you had all these lines and shit, but they ended up cutting out all your lines, and you're just like, hey, all right. And that's all you had in the whole movie. You're like, well, okay. Oh, man.
Oh, shit. It may have gotten deleted eventually. Oh, well, shit happens. But this is the one I'm currently working on. Or this is like, because I'll write and I'll try to come up with some. I'm trying to like figure out how to write scripts more, because I'm going to use multiple people. So obviously it's not just going to be me.
Yeah.
I'll probably be Jim. Or I might be Nick Sampson, because I came up with this character. Or I think I'm going to run with this character in a couple skits.
Bro, you got to get Roberto in here to do some of these. Like, especially with, like, the voice. Like, you know, because he has, like, a decent voice for like a truck commercial, like a bullshit ass.
I heard that truck commercial.
Yeah. Or, I mean, just anything, like, where it's just, like it could be even a, what do they call that? Like, where you, I mean, I don't know. My brain's not really working right now. But like that real deep, like, oh yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, son. Where'd you find this? That stuff. But yeah, this is like, not to like spoil it too much, but not that's a big deal.
Yeah, but nobody's listening to this anyways.
This one I'll probably just make this into the next Tommy Slots Raw, because that one I've been slacking on because I've been working on the John Krasinski podcast. But yeah, it's just two guys, and like it's like evening radio news.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
What is it? It's like, what is it? He goes, so apparently, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna explain.
Nah, you're good, man. I'm just kind of like roaming around in there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like read. I guess the way the way I wrote it. I mean, it made sense in my head. Also, no, I named everyone. But yeah, just a guy. He's like, here's the news. Here's sports news, and he's all like, well, I found the sport where a woman kicks this guy in the nuts. And like, are you just are you mistaking sports for Pornhub videos again? He's like, no, it's a legitimate site. I mean,
they're fucking for sport.
He's like, oh shit. I mean, in baseball news, some fans have suggested to increase the fun of each game. The baseball should be replaced with bows and arrows, and the bat should be replaced with the sword. Fans are saying that. What fans are saying this? Some people want this. So see, I should probably elaborate more on the script. This is real quick, but he's like, then Jim goes, I told them that you were the wrong person to do sports. Go do the weather. That should be easy enough for you. It's like rustling papers. Like, okay. It's gonna be 40 degrees and snowing in Houston, Texas today, and then you motherfucker. Okay, that's it. Can't even do the weather. But yeah, that's what. Honestly, it's funny. Trying to write comedy is really hard.
Yeah, dude.
It's pretty.
But I mean, that's why like it's really good if you kind of like for these, if you kind of like you're like, all right, let's do like a segment, like a sports segment, and then you just get like a couple funny people, and you just like, you know, you all kind of like just spitball. Wouldn't it be funny if you did like the sports section, and then it's like, yeah, just fucking for sport, not for like serious. You know what I mean? Like that is a sport. Like, you know what I mean? Or, you know, just
he's coming inside of her.
Yeah.
And she didn't have an orgasm. It looks like we've lost.
It was a fly ball.
Next time on 69 Sports.
That's going to be a flag on the play. Nothing too bad. But, I mean, that's, like, how you can really get, I think, like, some out of the ordinary funny stuff. Because everybody's just kind of, like, spitballing ideas. And then you can, like, you know, some things that you wouldn't think of.
No, that's how one of my
I wouldn't think of.
Favorite shows actually kind of works. There's a show called Demo Disc on YouTube. And the guys just sit there and they, you know, they'll spend like an hour and a half, you know, recording, riffing, fucking around. And they just edit all the parts that are like, okay, that was funny and that was funny and that was funny. You know, it takes minutes of like randomness and also funny things to happen in video games for them. Oh, excuse me, for them to be like, oh, that's fucking hilarious right there. And
well, have you ever listened to the 10-minute podcast with D'Elia, Will Sasso, and Brian Callen?
No.
Yeah, so they're 10 minutes long. But they would record like a bunch in a sitting, and but like they would have like random ass like theme type things. Like they just go out and just, you know, kind of feed off of each other.
Oh, like play almost like a, what is it, improv game kind of?
Yeah, something like that. But it's or they just be talking about a bunch of, like, Brian would just be talking about, like, I don't know, just arm hair. The whole time, you know what I mean? Like they're just going off, and but the three of them in combination with each other, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 of them though. No, not Brian Callen. Was it Brendan Schaub? Isn't Brendan Schaub getting me too?
Is he? I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about that. Bro, I thought it was so fucking funny. The person that was like, yeah, that's why Brian Callen was crying. It's because...
Oh, no, is it Brian Callen? Yeah, it was Brian
Hey, you haven't heard?
Oh, no. Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah. And he hasn't been on the show. Like, they just replaced him with other people for the meantime.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But it's weird because he has, like, a video talking about, like, I'm not going into hiding. Like, I'm not, like... Y'all aren't gonna like shut me down or whatever, but he hasn't been on the show, so I don't know if it's gonna be like he's taking like a couple weeks off or something.
Well, Chris D'Elia hasn't come back.
Huh?
Chris D'Elia hasn't come back.
Nah, I don't know when. I think he's gonna do the Louis C.K. route where he just kind of disappears for a little while, and then comes back. But that's one dude. I was like looking through my YouTube yesterday, and I saw a Chris D'Elia video, and I got so fucking excited. I was like, he's back. And then, no.
Was it old?
No, yeah, it was like from 8 months ago. I was like, fuck. But, yeah.
No, it's really funny watching some of the old things of people talking about it. I was like, oh man, 2020 is really weird here.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely got teleported in some weird alternate reality. It feels like.
Fucking yeah.
Like when Kobe Bryant died.
That's when Ari Shaffir shit on him. That was just beginning of the
all
end.
Of a sudden, the Matrix started to glitch.
It hit a Rick and Morty alternate dimension.
Old people started getting sick, spreading it to young people, increasing the strength of the virus. Now it's fucking infecting a lot of young people. Insane, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Could be the best thing ever, though. You know?
In some eyes, it has been a pretty good year for me because I've been able to make some really decent money and been able to collect and catch up on a lot of things. And my credit system's actually getting good enough to where I got a couple of credit card offers in the mail today.
Fuck yeah.
So it's all like, hey, it looks like someone's noticing.
I got a credit extension and I didn't even ask for it. Or like a increase. They increased my credit limit and I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Nice,
I didn't even think about calling them or anything. It went up like $400 or something. But still, I was just like, hey, that's good.
Well, don't they send you your money once they do that? Because isn't it on the secure card?
Mm-hmm. That's what I have right now.
The secure card's usually, because mine's secure too, but don't they, I think once they get to a certain point, they send you the money that you secured it with back, and then now it's just all based on credit.
I don't know.
That's all I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for that moment. And as soon as that moment happens, then I'll be like, okay, I think I got to secure enough credit to start looking for a car.
Yeah, dude, my shit was jumping up like fucking 60 points. Dude, my credit was bad.
I have nothing, so mine's bad.
My shit was like 430 or 450 or some shit like that. Like low.
That's very bad.
Just limbo into the max.
Like Tyler's almost at 8.
Yeah. Well, right now mine's almost at like 450. I mean 450, 650. So I was like, I'm feeling like the man right now, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck all y'all with y'all's regular ass credits or shitty credits and shit. I got regular credits.
Yeah. I finally got to a point where I feel anxiety if I have less than $1,000 in the bank. I used to not feel anxiety until it was like less than 100, but that's stupid.
Yeah, dude.
Finally
I'm kind of the same way. Dude, I mean, I know this is getting like off and weird, but I don't know why I hadn't been. So there's this thing like, like in a savings account, you'll get like, 1% or 1.5% APR. If you just leave it in the in a certain bank account. Well, it's basically like that, but for cryptos, like my Bitcoin and my Ethereum, and it's like 4.5%. But I don't know why I haven't been doing that from the get go. And it's like 3 month long. Like you basically like put it in a thing for like 3 months, and then you get like earnings back on it. And I was like, what the fuck? Why have I not been doing this all? It's just been kind of sitting in a off fucking wallet, off the chain wallet.
So it's a cryptocurrency, and they pretty much use it like a savings account, but it goes faster?
I mean, it's kind of hard to explain. It's called staking. So it's like you put it in, and it's locked up for 3 months. And basically every day, like you earn a little bit, from it just being on the chain. And I think it has to do with like lending. I'm not sure. Like, I don't think they really use it. I guess they could use it, but I don't know. All I know is your boy is earning interest on shit in 3 months.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, right there, that's like $2,500 that I just have just sitting in there. And decided to like get a little bit of a percentage back on your.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Especially if it's cryptocurrency and you're not doing anything with it right now.
What?
Yeah, if you're not doing anything with it.
Yeah. So I should. What makes me mad?
You get robbed some weird way. I don't know.
Oh well, that's the thing. Like this, so crypto.com is kind of on the nose, huh? But it's they have like their own like debit card. It's basically like a bank account, and you can use it as a bank account. You can do like a direct deposit, and it's like an exchange, so you can like buy and sell and trade different cryptos.
So they keep your cash and your cryptocurrency, and you can go into it like buy cryptocurrency.
Well, you can, like, let's say you want to. It's like a bank card basically, and like let's say you're down to like $10 or whatever, and you want to like fill it back up. You can like get Ethereum or Bitcoin and just turn like $50 into cash, fiat currency, and then you put it on the card, and then you can use the card as like a debit card.
Okay.
And then it's like bank account where you have all your cryptos and everything all in one, and then you can sell or trade and all that shit too on there. But yeah.
Okay.
I'm into that shit. But it's really hard to like. I'm really the worst person to explain shit. So it's like whenever it comes to cryptos, it's like it's all up in here. I become like ultra autistic with it, where I'm just like, it's right there, but I just kind of got it out for you to understand.
It's not bad. Yeah, it sometimes it is confusing, especially with the way that it fluctuates in price and how much it's worth.
It's like a lot of supply and demand stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically the thing. Like, if a lot of people are buying it, the price goes up. If somebody sells an astronomical amount of, like, let's say 100,000 Bitcoin, if it's like on an exchange, it tends to be going down a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, but that's whenever, I don't know if you remember, I was talking about like the halving event and all that, because there's only a certain number of Bitcoin that can exist.
Yeah.
It just in general. And then like every 4 years there's like a halving, so like the amount of Bitcoin that get made, like every, by mining and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that got cut in half from 12 to 6 this year in April.
What is the value of Bitcoin? Is there any way to explain that simply?
Like the monetary?
Data? Yeah, like the value of cash.
Oh, it's like
gold.
digital gold. No, it's like digital gold. So, but I mean, gold is it's a commodity, and that's how there's only a finite number amount of gold that you can get. Really, it's basically the same thing. Is that like eventually?
But it's not real gold.
What isn't real gold?
The Bitcoin gold, or is it real gold?
You don't get gold for buying Bitcoin, if that's what you're asking.
No. But like, what's making the Bitcoin worth money?
Is because that's
what confuses most people, I think. Because they understand.
It's like, why is it worth?
Yeah, why is it
anything?
worth anything? Because a dollar's worth something because the U.S. says it's backing up a dollar that the U.S.
But that was
has.
back in the day whenever it was on the gold. It's not on the gold standard anymore. So basically, it's the same thing as a dollar. Like, they say a dollar is worth a dollar because everybody kind of agrees, like, this dollar is worth this much. It's not equal to gold anymore. Like, that stopped in the 80s, I think. But like, Bitcoin is kind of the same thing. It's just, imagine if you only had, like, in U.S. dollars, you only had, like, $1 billion. And that had to get dispersed throughout the whole country. It's kind of like that, to where it's like, of the dollar is going to be worth a lot more because there's only 1 billion of them. And that's why, like, as time, popularity has a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, the only reason
the more popular it gets,
is because people want it. That's really it.
No, but it also
the same as gold, but
yeah, I mean it is like an arbitrary thing where it's like, they say it's worth it, but it's really like the technology behind it that
how do you mine Bitcoin? Like, what?
So, let's say I send you a whole Bitcoin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it's gonna go to the blockchain, right? And then the blockchain, it's gonna do basically like a computer is gonna do a very complex math problem, so to speak. And as the computer figures it out, as soon as it figures it out, a block gets it's like mining a block, right, in Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
So that as soon as the whole thing gets the math problem gets figured out, that's whenever the miners get paid, because they completed a block, right?
Okay, so that computer essentially solved the problem for
right. Yeah, but I don't even think it's possible for anybody, because it's like numbers, random numbers.
That's
and sequences. But within that block, there's a bunch of different transactions You know what I mean? So that what I sent you goes onto the blockchain, and it's forever there. You can kind of just go in there and see it.
Okay.
And so the computers are verifying the payment, and then once it's verified, now it's your money now. Like
Okay.
it goes into your wallet. But that's what sucks is like Bitcoin, it takes a while. And it might have to do with the fact that there's so many people like fucking around with, transferring money all the time. But dude, I transferred like and it doesn't even matter like the dollar amount or the amount of Bitcoins. Like you can get like $50 worth of Bitcoin, and then like I send you $50, or I can send you like $2,000, which I did the other day, where I transferred like $2,000 from one of my wallets to another one of my wallets, and it took like 40 fucking minutes. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I did at the same time I did my Ethereum, and it took like 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
So there's
it's-
a transaction fee essentially almost any time.
Yeah,
that
it's
you do
very
wanna do it.
minuscule though. Cause okay, for example, I was on my way up here. There was somebody moved $1 billion in somewhere, like literally from one account to another or one wallet to another, and the transaction fee was like $3.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so it's very, very, very small, but it is something. I mean,
If you do,
it's
so
Satoshis.
if you have a server room with, a few dozen servers and they're running a month, 2 months, you can collect something from it, I guess.
Mining?
Yeah, just mining.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even really need that much. It's just the equipment. So there's like...
yeah, but for each one does more, so you get more money for more
Yeah, but you're also
servers.
paying more in electricity.
Sure, that.
So it's like, that's the whole thing where it's like whenever...
Get them all to run off the sun.
Whenever Bitcoin went super far down, a lot of people, like back in March, whenever it was really, really cheap, a lot of people had to either stop mining or whatever because like they were too far into the red. So they couldn't like mine Bitcoin and then sell the Bitcoin that they mined. They couldn't do that and then make a profit to even pay for the electricity bill.
Yeah.
So they just
Yeah, it was
quite a few people just stopped completely.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, like the better the machine, the faster it'll mine, right? So think about it like this: like if you have enough computers, you can mine blocks all by yourself. But I mean, you need to have like a warehouse. Like it's a lot of like normally it's like a collective of people or computers mining one block.
Oh, yeah.
And then it gets dispersed. So if it's 6 Bitcoin, it gets dispersed throughout whoever mined that particular block.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, one person is not really because I think it gets mined every 20 minutes or so. I might be wrong about that, but a block gets mined pretty often, or often enough, to where they can stack up. 6 Bitcoin, bro. What is that? That's like
I don't know.
$70,000 right now.
Oh, there.
Yeah. So or around there, I think it's like 65,000. But yeah, I mean it's quite a lot. But I mean, once you disperse that, I think a lot of people make a decent profit with like small setups.
Pretty much have to start from the beginning to the end of the block, almost like a video game.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, it's like unless you have like a huge warehouse, you're still gonna be splitting it. You could still make a profit because the thing is, like, even if you get like a
but
little
all
piece,
of you have to start and finish in order to all get a piece. No one can join in the middle of the block.
yeah. Well, your computer does it just on its own.
Oh,
like
so
it kind of
looks for open
Once you
spaces.
just turn it on, it'll start like mining. It could jump into the middle or whatever, as long as you know, or you'll just start your own block. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's. I really wanted to start mining. It's not even Bitcoin because a lot of people are doing it. So the more people are doing it, the less you're gonna get on your returns.
Yeah.
But like I wanted to do Ethereum because I'm a big fanboy of Ethereum right now, and but it's just so expensive. Like all those fucking miners and shit. Like an ant miner is like $1,700 for a decent one, and then that's not even electricity cost. That's not even if you have to do some electrical because it runs
Just for the server.
Hmm?
That's just for
yeah.
the
That's just
computer.
for the yeah, and then Well, that's just the miner. So it's like you still you might have to get an electrician to come out because you don't want your house to just short.
But why is it so much more complicated?
Because it runs at what do you mean?
Like why
would you
is
need an electrician?
Ethereum, no, why does Ethereum require like more of a complicated
It's the
system?
same thing. I mean, either way, Bitcoin, Ethereum, some random coin that you've never really heard of. It's just so whenever there's like a fluctuation, so whenever people first started mining, the math problems were pretty easy. You know what I mean? So the hash rates, as they say, were like very low. You know, like an arbitrary number, let's say 10 hashes per second.
Mhm.
But now they're in like the hundreds. So like the harder the more complex the math problems are, the more powerful you need the computer to be to achieve, to get the math problems done.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so you wanna get those complex math problems, not those.
Right. Well, and it'll
ones.
also, you'll be able to mine faster
Yeah.
to where you'll make more of a profit versus like if you have, one that does 30 hashes per second versus 60, you'll complete, twice the number of like blocks to mine. Then the bigger one goes twice as fast, so it'll come, and then you'll be able to move on to the next block, mine, and then get your profit faster.
Mhm.
Versus the other one where it's like the 30, it's just like you're waiting twice as long to complete math problems essentially.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. This
Oh,
is not
that's
funny
all fun.
whatsoever.
No.
It's just we
But
just went into.
actually, I'll probably cut it and be like, if you want to listen to the whole thing, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, guys.
It's like,
But-
yeah, no, it's almost like the people that are talking about health and science today. Why
Yeah.
not? You got the same education they do. Everything you
Yeah,
get off
exactly.
the internet.
Mask, no mask.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
we're all
that's what
fucked
we're
in the
doing.
end.
Yeah. That's
Man.
what the world's like now. You
Nah.
don't need a college education.
Nope.
man.
Nah, I just really I like the whole idea of, and you can also, there's a thing called Pax Gold that I'm thinking about buying, to where like it's basically like buying gold without buying the physical gold. You know how like you can have them store it in like those super big safes,
Mhm.
in whatever exchange.
That's cool. No, I didn't
But
know
you'll
that.
get like, but that's the thing.
That
Like,
makes sense.
What people don't like about that is that if shit hits the fan,
Yeah,
you
you can't just
don't
go
have
get
your
your
gold.
gold,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't have it physically
And
with
that's
you.
what it's supposed to be value for is
Yeah,
there's
for
no
gold.
economy.
And then it's so there's a crypto version of it called Pax Gold, and it just the number, like the price of it for each little token, I guess you would say, is the exact same as the price of gold. So whatever the price of gold is, that's however much the Pax Gold costs on the blockchain, and it's just blockchain like gold essentially. It's just the price of it is fixed to whatever
Yeah.
the gold price is.
It's kind of made up, but almost like baseball cards, just anything else.
Yeah.
Baseball cards could have became the fucking source of currency at one time. People thought it was going to be a source of currency, so much that they added it to like movies.
But that's
and
whenever I
stuff.
say like the technology behind it is because like you can basically like duplicate baseball cards. You know what I mean? But you can't duplicate.
True, yeah, and you can't duplicate these bitcoins like that.
like a transaction on the blockchain. It's there forever. Like you can always go back and like verify like, oh no, like Roger sent Tommy X amount of whatever crypto, or like that the transaction was approved from my wallet to your wallet. You
It's
know what I
there
mean?
forever.
Mm-hmm. And you can observe it, and the only way that you can see like for example like that bank thing that I was telling you about, like crypto.com.
Mhm.
So that being that I verified that I'm me and anything like that, if I use that wallet to do any kind of shady shit, that's how the FBI busts people. But if you're just like, because they can kind of see like, oh, this Bitcoin wallet is associated with Roger.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So you put your name on it.
Yeah, but there's ways. I mean, if
So
you
what-
never like associate your wallet address to your name in any capacity,
Yeah.
you're an anonymous person for the most part. I mean, they could try to get you with like an IP grab or something like
but
that.
if you have a VPN,
Yeah.
bam.
Yep. But then they'll also track like whenever if you like, you know, super shady shit. Like if you're selling people or something, and they're trying to find you, it's easier to find you on Bitcoin now than it used to be.
Yeah.
Versus like there's one called Monero where it's completely anonymous. Like there's really no way to track any of those dollars or like those people unless you use a KYC, which would most KYC platforms don't allow things like Monero or Monero won't work with those KYC is like know your customer.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's just a bunch of bullshit that I'm rambling on about. But dude, did I tell you I think I did tell you I fucked my rib up at jiu-jitsu, dog?
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Bro, it's barely getting better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like today was the first day that I woke up and I wasn't in pain.
There ain't much you can do about ribs.
Nope, not at all.
Just not move.
And I want to go back on Monday, but I don't want to get my shit fucked up again.
Just get hurt worse, yeah.
Yeah, but it's already been like 2 weeks. So
I mean, you don't heal overnight, man.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna go on Monday because of my tattoo. I'm gonna let that bitch heal up, and then, you know, so maybe Wednesday. Just once it stops like peeling and dry skin and whatever.
I don't want to go work for Pablo Francisco.
Haha.
It's gonna be fucking stupid.
Oh no.
I haven't asked Tyler. I don't know what the shows are like right now, but I can't guarantee they're amazing. Can't guarantee they're too different. I mean, I was surprised. So Michael Blackson came through.
New material or no?
He had some new stuff.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, he had some new stuff, and I was fucking shocked. Oh shit! On the first
there's
day,
a table right there.
Right. On the first day, he actually didn't do like any end result stuff. Or at least a lot of the stuff I'd never heard before, and yeah, I didn't.
Well, that's kind of ballsy coming off of the pandy like that,
yeah.
you know.
Well, here's the thing. I guess he didn't get all the laughs that he wanted to.
So he went back to his old material.
Yeah, so he would throw some of his new jokes all around because some of them were good. He would talk about Trump and the pandemic and the looting. He was like, "I bet you were looting. Huh? That looks like a looted shirt right there." You know, and that it's a little converted from what he does, but hey, it's still crowd work and it's funny. And then and then he didn't finish the first show with the way of like acting like the African kid, but then he did do the rest of the shows that way.
Okay.
But lucky for us, he didn't do long. He only did like 45 minutes himself, but he did have like 3 or 4 openers, and they all fucking sucked. One had a good joke, and I wish I remembered his name so I could shout him out, but one of them had a good joke, and it was like, okay, so he's like, yeah, cops are always trying to get you for something they didn't even pull you over for. Like, so I was pulled over by this cop once. He's like, hey, I pulled you over for speeding. Do you have any dead bodies or guns in your car? He's like, what the fuck does that to do with
leading
speeding?
with dead bodies?
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck does that do with speeding? He's like, I decided to fuck with this cop. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I have a dead body in my trunk and a gun in the glove compartment. And the cop was like, stay right here. I'm gonna call for backup. And he's like, what the fuck?
Let me
And the
guess.
guy-
This is a white guy saying this?
No, it's a black guy telling me.
What?
He's like, okay,
That's
fine,
dangerous.
I know, right?
That's dangerous. I don't know what
it's
America
like,
you're
so
living
he calls
in.
the sheriff, and the sheriff comes, and the sheriff asks me to get out of the car and searches my vehicle. Doesn't find a gun. Doesn't find a dead body. Sheriff comes up. He's like, my deputy said that you had a gun and a dead body in your car. Can you explain why? He's like, I bet that lying motherfucker said I was speeding too. I was like, okay, that was a good joke. That was the only
that's
good
not
joke
bad.
any of his openers had, though. All the other jokes were lame.
Damn.
Like,
well,
one girl thought.
But also, you got to take into account, like, half of these motherfuckers don't record their sets, so whenever they had to take all that time off, they're basically starting from zero.
Probably doing those Zoom fucking.
Oh, no. Yeah, were they like that? You think they were like Zoom comics?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, fuck
They
no,
felt like
dude.
people that were on Zoom trying to do it that way. I mean, I never got an invite for anything like that, so I was never able to I don't even know how that worked.
I wouldn't have even went if I got $100 to join one to witness
to
something.
watch one.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah. If they were free, I would have checked it out for like 4 minutes.
No, you could have paid me and I would have said no. Like, I would have been
Well,
like,
shit, Kill
fuck.
Tony doesn't have an audience on.
But yeah, I saw. I was about to mention that. Like, I think it was like a month into the pandy, they were doing like where you're like a video version of it. That shit was dog shit, bro.
You sent it to them?
Yeah, something like that.
That's hilarious.
And then yeah, that was dog shit. I went.
TikToks are better than this shit.
Yeah, and then like the Zoom comics, I saw like a little bit of that. Or I listened to a little bit of one. I was like, this is mad weird.
Yeah.
Like it is mad weird. And honestly, I didn't like. Did you watch Park Norman? So Mark Norman did stand up at a park. It's called Park Norman. It's on YouTube.
Heard about it though.
Yeah, I think it came out like a couple days ago, or maybe a week. But yeah, man, it's just weird. A lot of these places in New York are doing like outdoor venues, but if it's raining, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do if it's fucking raining?
I mean, people feel safer outside right now.
Yeah. Well, Legion of Skanks, bro. Have you been keeping up with any of that? Ah, you got to. I got my shirts coming in the mail. Fucking Ari for president. So
Oh, yeah?
Ari Shaffir for president, Shane Gillis for vice president, and then he has Doug Stanhope as the Secretary of State, bro. And then it's Louis J. Gomez, Zach Amico for vice, and then he got Milo Yiannopoulos for his that right wing gay dude. He was on Rogan a couple times, but he's just like a super. He plays into the character hard. You know what I mean? But he's like a quote unquote super right wing, but he's just like a, what is that word where you like, he just tries to get a rise out of people just by saying crazy, like a shock jock type thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but he like really leans hard into he's a gay Jew, that a gay right wing far right Jew. It's
Far
like
right?
Yeah. Well, that's what his character, whatever his stance is always like. It's pretty far right, but he's gay and he's a Jew. It's just
we can't get married.
And then he's always getting fucking and he's married, or like he's with a black dude. So it's like, and everybody's like, he's a Nazi, so you add Nazi to the whole thing. You're just like, what the fuck? Did I just go into a word scramble and this was... But it's so, yeah, but he's wild, bro. He's wild. I don't agree with most of what he says, but his character is pretty funny that he does.
Oh, I was about to say, I mean, it sounds like a character.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a persona thing, you know? But, and that's how he gets, he ends up being on the news. Like, he was like talking, he was like one of the talking heads for a little bit.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to check him out.
Yeah,
but,
I'll check him out. What was the name?
Milo Yiannopoulos. I can't believe you've never heard of him. But no, like if you just pull up some clips, if you want, of so it's Milo, and then you should be able to find it. Just like listening to him talk on like the news or whatever, his stance is so preposterous most of the time.
Milo Yiannopoulos. That does sound somewhat familiar.
He was on Rogan, I think, twice. Yeah, I could not spell that if I wanted to. All right, so. This is a 16-minute video, but we'll check it out.
And the internet's ultimate supervillain. And even before Milo Yiannopoulos opens his mouth, this is the kind of reaction he gets. Riots erupted at the University of California at Berkeley as students protested his controversial views, ultimately shutting down a planned speaking event. And he's coming to Australia in December. So, who is Milo Yiannopoulos and what exactly does he stand for? Well, we're going to ask the man himself because he joins us now from New York City this morning. Milo Yiannopoulos, welcome to Studio 10.
Thank you so much.
So is the character real?
Well, you have your critics call you anti-Semitic, homosexual hating, white supremacist, yet you've publicly said that you are a proud gay man, you have Jewish heritage, and you just recently married your black boyfriend. Congratulations, by the way. Lots of people.
Thank you.
What
so
the
much.
Lots of people want to label you. So, tell us, what does Milo stand for?
Well, I'm a free speech activist, so
Block
sometimes I
and
say
commentate.
outrageous and controversial things. Sometimes I'm a jokester and a trickster and a Loki-esque figure. The political left, the feminists and the social justice warriors and the leftist journalists don't like me very much and call me a variety of names because they find me difficult to categorize. They don't understand how a gay guy could have these opinions or whatever. I don't really fit into any box, so I represent sort of a threat to them because I'm persuasive and charismatic and have a huge
Can't
fan
tell if
base.
he's English.
They just really don't know how to
Very
deal with me.
modest as well, darling.
British, I think.
Also very humble, very humble.
Because, Milo, I'm a feminist, and I'm proud to be a feminist, and a lot of what you say...
That's okay. I'm sure they'll cure you soon.
No.
There's chemotherapy for that.
No. What...
I thought he
suppose,
said
of
kill
course,
at
everyone
first.
is entitled to a view and to free speech, but the issue that I have with you, and I suppose a number of critics have with you, is that you seem to just stir up hate for the sake of it, because you want to get a reaction, because you want to provoke, and you don't seem to then take the consequences for that.
I don't think it's fair to say I stir up hate. I mean, most people would admit, I think, if they're being fair and reasonable, it's very difficult to describe yourself as not a feminist if you're in public life. And that's an enforcement of a particular political orthodoxy that is not shared by the majority of the public. I mean, very few women describe themselves as feminists. Fewer than 1 in 5 in America, just 7% in England. I'm sure the numbers for Australia, being a very sensible country, are about the same. You know, these ideas that are being
Which one
enforced
did
in
you mean?
popular culture and on TV are not views reflected in the public. And the gap
He's just a really
between the media
good,
and people at home is
like,
growing
talker,
all
but
the
what he
time.
says
That's
is
my
like
insight,
pretty,
and that's what I seek to
pretty
expose and
gnarly
ridicule and
sometimes.
have fun with. It's perfectly fine if you're a feminist. My problem isn't that. My problem is not you personally, but my problem is with those feminists who require us all in public to say we are too, when we might not be. We might think that feminism has run its course and had its day. You know, I'm not particularly interested in anybody else's
It's run
specific
its course,
positions. What
had
I'm
its
interested
day.
in is an open marketplace of ideas. You know, a
So yeah,
fair,
he just
open,
really goes
system
hard
where
on the whole
everybody
free
can
speech
express
thing,
themselves without
and then
fear
he
of censure,
provokes
without
like
fear of profession.
a lot of people
There's
to.
this impish
Overegging
gay
the
man who
pudding
tells a
when
few
women,
waspish jokes.
Have threats of rape made against them on Twitter. You think that's over egging the pudding, do you?
Well, you're implying that I'm responsible for rape threats now on the basis of no evidence whatsoever.
I don't think Marlo actually.
Why do you
Oh
think I'm
yeah, this
responsible
was.
for rape?
It said best moments, but it's like
That
more
merely
like
demonstrates their own
fucking thing.
hypocrisy.
Yeah.
The fact
Yeah.
is, most people love.
some people in Australia getting onto him. Really, that's all it is.
Yeah. Anyways, but you know, he's a wild dude, man. I
He
mean,
looks kind of familiar.
But yeah, so he came out in like a bathrobe and a crown and like like all kind of just super gay shit. But yo, so you know, I think it's Creed, the band Creed. They played in the Super Bowl in 2002. I think it was.
I know who Creed is, but I didn't know that they played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, dude. So look that up real quick. Let me double check because bro, shit gets so weird. I found I was listening to The Bonfire, and they had it. Yeah, I think one of these two, bro. So it's Thanksgiving, and then he like, oh damn, that's shitty quality, but
Well, it's probably
they start
probably
like
trying to hide it from the NFL.
Today, the Dallas Cowboys and the National
they
Football League present
they start
an
doing like the
American
ribbon
holiday
dances.
tradition with
Like
a
they,
halftime
they like
celebration
fly
to kick
through the
off
air
the
with the ribbons.
Salvation
You know what I'm
Army's
talking about?
kettle
Creed
campaign.
does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Joining Gene and Jerry Jones of the Cowboy organization is Commissioner
They start.
First of all, why is
National
Creed
Commander
playing
of the
in the Thanksgiving? Yeah, dude.
Oh wow.
What? Like, this is the most gay shit you could be doing in the middle of a football arena, dude.
He's all like, I'm gonna go learn how to ribbon dance, Daddy.
You know what's a good idea to do during our Thanksgiving football game?
He's all like, I will never let you go out there and be a river dancer, son. No, Daddy. One day I will be at the Super Bowl as a ribbon dancer, and I will prove it to you.
You're like, hey, you know Pink, right? You know how Pink, like, does the whole, like, flinging herself into, like, tangled up ribbons? Well, we should do that in a stadium. America's football team.
During the show.
Dallas Cowboys.
While we're singing Take Me Higher. Because, like, you know, you get it because they're, like, higher than us.
They're like, fly. Look at this.
They're like, flying. It's like they're being higher. What the fuck is that? Okay, and then I have another idea. We're gonna have some guys spinning with like a rainbow thing. Are you trying to say something here, man? Do you want to talk to your wife rather than me about maybe some other
You're just
feelings?
assuming this dude has a wife right now.
I'm pretty sure Creed had a wife at that point.
Ah, dude, I bet he's just banging dudes in the butt.
Like he's wearing a jersey too, so they know he's a fan.
He spends a lot of times in those glory hole restrooms, man.
Dude, the cool hair.
On the receiving end of a glory hole. What the fuck?
This definitely didn't monetize for Creed. Let's see. The cheerleaders are like, what the fuck, man? This is scary. Like, they're like all... Like, remember, we're gonna do that Japanese play thing where they're all like, you know, black. And you pretend they're not there, even though they're obviously there.
Yeah, like Eric Andre when he's like, no, they're gonna screen me out.
He screams out on me.
They're gonna morph me out of this. What?
Oh yeah,
He's
no,
got a-
let's get
I
that black
forgot
church
about
chorus out there too.
Church choir.
We gotta get them. We gotta let them know we're not racist.
What?
And it's like, where was this?
This is in Dallas, dog.
Oh, it's in Dallas.
Yeah. I don't think they do it anymore, but every Thanksgiving it would be the Dallas Cowboys and the fucking, what do you call it? Washington Redskins. So it'd be Cowboys and Indians.
I guarantee you they
don't do that
anymore.
no. I think they stopped that like
Well,
4 or
the
5 years ago.
Redskins supposed to change their name.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that? She won a contest?
She came in for like
You
one
at
verse.
You at the Thanksgiving game.
Look at this one white dude in the middle. You know,
like, Kyle better be in this.
We need diversity.
I fund the church. I'm the landlord of the grounds that the church is on.
Oh
You may have a lord, but I am also your lord. Your lord demands that Kyle be in this Thanksgiving game.
Oh my god, get this shit off of here. Oh, dude, I want you to see the Extreme Love, okay? Like, just look at like a trailer, like to the show.
The retards?
No, that's Love on the Spectrum. Yeah, the old retards. Extreme Love. Yeah, there we
The
go.
Furries? You want to do the furry one?
I fell in love with my wife's girlfriend.
No, that's...
Let's see,
yeah.
identifies as a dog. Yeah, this is a good one.
I seen
the
that.
Poly
I seen that.
family. My wife lives as a child.
Tiny texting Anastasia. 30-year-old cat between... No, I hate that. Ew, gross.
Vampire, dude, let's check out this vampire wedding.
We are specialized wedding planners.
And we also happen to be vampires.
Of course he has eyeliner on.
We can walk in
Wedding
the
is
day.
the most important day of our couple's lives.
Yeah, how is he, if he's a vampire, shouldn't he be out at night,
No,
dude?
it's okay. That's only
This is
storybook
definitely
stuff.
the most
Same with
last-minute
killing
wedding that we've
people.
ever done.
We don't do that.
I've been waiting a long time to spend the rest of my life with this guy.
What the fuck is going on?
He just smelled his fingers like,
That
like he
guy,
just got done.
that
fingering
guy's
the
creepier
babes.
than the vampire people.
Don't tell me that I was the official.
Yeah. Well, Roxanne, she's bringing you a thing to read.
My name is Logan South, and I am the king of the Vampire Court of Austin.
So here's the
In
thing.
Austin, dude. Oh, no.
We have to flip the room. My name is Daly South, and I am the queen of the Vampire Court of Austin. Because remember, this
Oh,
venue
Vampire
doesn't
Court of
allow red
Austin.
wine,
Is
which
that
really unfortunate. So we
is that
met
recognized
in
by the
2010,
state of
when he
Texas?
Oh, they don't have to pay taxes
back
and
in-
shit.
I'm just really freaking out about getting there on time, having time
Like,
to
of
set
course.
up, and getting all this done and over with in 3 hours.
Daly's neurotic.
I am.
I am not.
My best friend actually introduced us.
No,
and we've now been married for 3 years.
You haven't read it?
Wow.
Oh, you seen the
She
pain
said-
in his face when
Yeah.
PDF.
3 years. Shit.
I wanted to stop pretending to be a vampire first
The
week.
Vampire Court of Austin.
He's
is
wearing
basically
like the
vampire
old,
town hall
the Hot Topic jewelry they used to sell.
Right.
vampires within the communities and territories.
You think he straightens his
Started
hair?
in
He has a hair
2012. He was already
straightener.
running a couple of smaller scale vampire
Little
events.
curls
just
at the
to
She's
get
bottom.
fucking
everyone
hot
community
though. I'm not
together.
gonna lie.
And people
I
saw
don't
what we
want
were
her
doing, and
blowing me
pretty
those
soon
teeth,
people were
though.
coming to us saying, "Can you do weddings?"
You ain't stabbing
They
me.
are good friends and court members. Roxanne and Ian are actually tying the knot.
We really wanted Logan and Daly to organize this wedding because if anyone knows us better than even our own family, it would be those two.
Hello, darling.
I'm
Of course, come in,
Lurch.
please.
It's like a
So it's really
half-ass
important to us that
goatee
this
that he
wedding
has
goes off
going
without a
on.
hitch.
Like, regular is never
Excuse
good
me, we
enough.
have
Let's get
a
rid of the
live-in
top
assistant
part,
named
dude.
Jennifer. She has been with
Just
us
have the
for
bottom part of a
4.5,
goatee.
almost
Right,
5
and
years.
put
I
3
think.
lines like the monster
Yeah.
symbol.
Those are my fangs, dude. Leave me alone. I'm a
Then just
vampire.
inform me they don't have any sort of, tablecloths or anything like that. Do we have any?
Babe, do I look freaky
She
with
helps
like?
us with
Is
pretty
it
much
like
everything,
threatening?
day-to-day tasks. Obviously, I'm not going to be too picky because it's so last minute.
I dyed it like white in the middle.
I use touch of gray for my half goatee.
Fill it out. Make yourself look a little more undead than usual.
Just that little brush that
Touch
comes
of
with
gray,
it.
This is definitely the most last minute wedding that we've ever done. Working with
So
Logan
wait,
on
did
these
you see
events
that?
is
She was
absolutely
putting her teeth in.
sometimes too late.
They're fucking
Such a-
fake. They're
Look
fake.
at- look at-
They're fake.
The wedding tonight, so.
Bro, that eyebrow raise when he was looking at himself in the mirror, he was just like,
I think I'm gonna call Logan to come and give his opinion too.
They're looking in the mirror. Vampires don't look in the mirror.
oh yeah, that's right.
How can they see themselves?
We have a vampire
Have you
wedding
ever
for
seen
about 15
Supernatural? Catch up,
For me, it
dude.
was
Come on,
You're
man.
messing up the lore. Oh,
He's
dude,
like-
look at him
Suddenly
before. He
there was
looks like
this
the.
kind of change in my perception.
He looks like Johnny Depp, to be honest with you.
Right there,
It's
yeah.
really instinct for the world around me.
Oh, that first picture,
So
he
we
looked
have
like
these
one of the guys that y'all watch.
I mean, they're white, which
The
isn't preferred, but I can always
Funhouse?
put stuff over the top of them.
From the
problem
demo
is
disc show?
two
they're
dudes.
horribly
I forgot. I
looks
forgot their
like
name. They're like
Sexual
huge
act.
YouTube.
Oh, Rhett and Link.
Yeah.
He look like Link.
In that one picture.
I was gonna say Link looks like an old
She
grandmother
is
to
the
me.
Meticulous, nearly neurotic.
I'm not okay with being
Really neurotic.
I am the calm, logical one.
Sure, you are.
He-
Logic,
well,
bro.
hold on,
I
hold
love.
on.
Hold on, can we pause this? Pause this. Bro, the fact that he calls himself the logical one. Dude, you are saying you're a vampire, bro. Where's the logic in that?
Well, hold on. I have another thing to point out. I gotta go.
Okay.
Just back just a little bit. Do you see this necklace? This necklace.
That's what
he's
I'm
wearing?
saying. The hot topic.
That's from The Witcher. That's
Oh,
The
really?
Witcher. That's The Witcher 3.
He's getting his lore mixed up, dude. Dude, what the fuck? No, that's probably my favorite part so far. He's like, I'm the logical one
Check it
in
out.
this relationship.
It's the Witcher emblem right there. This guy, and you know where you can get that? Wish, $2.
Oh no, the pewter fucking pewter necklace.
Right.
He's got a bunch of Andy rings though.
Andy rings. Look at this cool thing I got on
Inside
Wish.
baseball.
Look, you got that. He got all that stuff on Wish. You got that tuxedo on Wish. That
Yep.
shirt. That's why it's tied around the gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got that shirt. It's not even like
Logical
a
one
number size. It's just a
maybe at
medium.
times can be a little too
Medium.
flippant.
They're like,
All
how did you get a
countries.
medium dress shirt? Like,
Medium, all countries.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The energies between the two of us, they come together, and we're unstoppable.
okay.
I love you. Let's do this.
It's like, oh, sweetie, I swallowed my fang. Oh no, we gotta go back to the hospital.
Bitch, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna punch your fang out.
Oh, dude, that beginning video too from your mom's house.
pull it off in a short amount of
I
time.
wonder if I can find that separately as well.
Okay.
Welcome. The upstairs is kind of like a haunted museum.
Oh, dude, this
so
bitch just
feel
got
free to
beat
walk
up,
in.
dude. Look, she
Yeah,
got a
she
black
does
eye.
look like she's
She
black.
got a
The
black
use of the
eye.
wedding planner is that we are someone's wedding planner. It's their big day. I really want it to be smooth and for everything to just go absolutely correctly timed. We are in charge of the biggest, most important day of their lives.
Being
and
responsible for that.
that's a lot of pressure. Oh yeah, yeah, they're in here. They're good. They're dressed.
I'm very nervous about the ceremony tonight,
my
but I'm
God.
also extremely
This is
excited.
just a hunk of meat right there.
Could I like borrow them? Just the candles.
Bro, if
Do you
she's
have the rings?
wait, what's going on there?
So Daly and I
who's
have
making
always
out in
had
the
a
corner?
polyamorous relationship since we got together.
Oh.
We just
Oh,
had that
of course.
conversation, and we realized that that was what we wanted to do. We both felt this way. We
Okay.
felt there was room
Hey,
for
man.
more love in our lives.
You're in the middle of public. What you doing?
So apparently I'm the maid of honor.
My girlfriend is named Maria.
Bro, he gets some fine-ass chicks,
like,
though.
Physical attraction. There's like something.
The
pulling
vampire
us
girls
together.
are weird.
I am on the asexual spectrum, so I'm not a very sexual person, and I'm very specific about people.
All right, pause. Where is the line in the sand for you? Would you be like, these bitches are fucking, they're pieces. They're pieces.
Where's the line in this? I mean,
Well, as far as insanity
they
goes.
get pretty crazy. I mean,
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Would
there's
you
a
fuck
point you
around with
gotta
one of these
stop.
fucking weirdos?
With one of if I had nothing to do.
If I had a lot of patience,
yeah,
but
they
this is
want
like,
you to go to these meetings all the time.
dude.
Be a vampire and act like one.
No, I mean, like, what if she just like let you do whatever you want, but she's gonna partake in like being a vamp? You know what I mean?
I mean, so far I haven't seen them suck blood. And look, she don't have teeth.
None of them have teeth, dude. They're all just regular
She's not
as
sucking my
people with
dick with those
mental
teeth.
instabilities.
I mean, yeah, she's fine as long as she don't kill me.
Yeah, well,
You know?
I think we'll get to that whole because right now it doesn't look like.
What is he? She kill him or something?
No, I'm saying no. It's extreme love, dude.
Yeah, that's extreme,
Yeah,
man.
that's pretty fucking extreme. No, I'm saying like so far they're just playing silly characters. No disrespect to them, but we haven't seen them actually drink blood. So thus far, I think we're looking pretty good. Cause I mean, like, if I would fuck around with a chick where she's like, I'm a vampire, and I can like, you know,
Yeah,
some,
that's shit,
some
really
kooky
honestly.
shit. I'd just be like, yeah, I mean, you're fine as
She's
shit, whatever
supposed
you
to-
say, miss.
yeah.
But yeah, she's not dragging my ass into this.
As long
at
as you
all.
ain't getting no like weird infectious diseases from drinking pig's blood or human blood.
Yeah, or just blood and gin. You know what I'm saying?
Your blood.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do.
But
you kiss them, their mouth tastes like blood. No,
you smell iron in their breath.
Yeah, no, it's over right now. Hell no.
Fuck no, dude.
And you kiss me with that shit.
Yeah, it just smells like a rusting pipe. But
I mean, yeah, I
these
ain't getting
bitches-
married to him though.
Closer it gets,
I don't know about her though.
No,
to
fuck
the
no.
actual
All the other
ceremony,
dudes
which
is
is, like,
girls.
that in 20 minutes. I'm a little shaky. I'm
She,
nervous,
because
but
like
also
again,
very
I'm digging a fat chick, but her face looks like she ran into a wall, and then like everything got.
She looks
pushed
like
down.
she's gonna be in Scooby Doo, and they're gonna take the mask off,
Oh
and
yeah,
it's gonna be
her
like
face
a.
looked like a mask. That's exactly what her face looks
I
like.
would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
That guy's all like, he's been a man this entire time. Oh my god! I stuck my dick in him.
This silly ass dude. Oh, so serious. Oh my
He's got
god.
2 rings each hand. He got those on Wish too.
You know, normally you get other people to kiss your ring, but he just kisses it himself.
That's going to be
Yeah.
something that just
He's like, I'm gonna
destroys
wish
the whole
myself
day.
love.
And once Roxanne gets to the end of the aisle, just kind of slowly turn that music down and just kind of stand kind of next to him.
Otherwise, I would face it. It would have been real bad.
Oh, are you nervous?
Don't stammer yourself. Don't stop yourself. Don't think of it as work.
What if like they didn't tell anybody, like the bride and groom, that at the end of the ceremony they're just gonna start like pouring each other with pig's blood? You're like, oh, this is a little bit too serious.
Carrie. They're all gonna laugh at you.
You know, I caught them kind of in here, and it looked like Ian was getting kind of emotional.
Bro, what if they like get married and he's like, plot twist, I've been a werewolf this whole time.
He's just a very emotional person.
Oh my god.
I've been waiting a long time to spend the rest of my life with this guy.
I've been waiting a long time to spend the rest of my life with this guy.
The one
That
guy
doesn't make a lot of sense.
I'm definitely a little nervous about it.
We ask that you join
I'm
us
going
this
to promise
evening
the
in
Dark
witnessing
Lord.
union
I shall only fuck him.
and Ian. Like the circle, true love itself is infinite.
He's such a
With these rings
goofball, dude.
exchanged, Your bond is made finite.
He looks like fucking
You may kiss your partner.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Johnny
he
Depp's
really
gonna play
does.
him in the movie. This looks like the show. What's it called? What We Do in the Shadows? I think that's what it's called.
I don't know.
It feels great.
Well, the
to be
vampires. It's like a vampire
Couldn't be more
show.
thrilled
That one
how
is like The Office.
everything
Yeah,
came
these
together.
guys. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We picked them
I
together.
have the. Yeah, dude, I wanted to
wanted
watch
something that
the movie
symbolized
and
the
trip
fire
balls the other
because
day.
of
I haven't seen the
It's
movie
so
one
silly.
yet. But the
And
second
it
season,
sparkles like a
the second
star.
season came out on.
I think the
Hulu.
ceremony went absolutely amazing. I was actually extremely surprised by how smooth and how absolutely beautiful everything was.
Man, she got that fake teeth,
You know
those
what? All
fucking
things
elf
considered, I
ears.
guess We pulled it off because we're just.
Yeah, why do you
suckers
need
for
elf
love.
ears, dude?
Like,
what are
are
you,
you
an
a
elf or a vampire?
vampire
bitch?
or-
All the spirits will be experiencing tonight are spirits that are currently around us.
And she got cat ears on. Remember, is she a cat?
She's a witch. She's a witch, vampire, werewolf,
Cat.
elf. Yeah, dude, yeah, this show is wild.
See, and that's why, there's this YouTube channel called React Couch. That's really funny.
React Couch?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the React channels are, like, oversaturated, dude.
Yeah.
No, what I'm thinking we should do is find one of these shitty shows and then, like, watch it and then talk about it, you know what I mean?
Well, that's essentially what reaction is.
No, I mean, like, where we just, like, we don't watch it on the potty.
Oh.
You watch it and then you discuss it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But, cause yeah, that's just a big ass chunk of, I mean, what was that? That's 10 fucking minutes of mostly that audio versus us.
I skipped some of it. I think a little bit.
Yeah, but no, this people out there, dude.
Dude, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
think,
know.
like
I
you
don't
were
know if I
saying,
would fuck around with a chick like that, man. It's just, you know, the amount of it's like a child essentially, and like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how little girls are just like, I'm a princess, and you're just like, oh yeah, you're a princess.
A lot of women are like that though. I mean, women, like over 30.
Yeah. Which
Like,
is
honestly, to me, that's what makeup is.
instability.
You put makeup on your face? Oh, I put makeup. Like,
No, but I mean, that's the thing.
At
Like, some bitches
28.
need that shit because they're intolerable without makeup. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, dude.
Hey,
You're like, bitch, come
maybe
on.
if they focused more on making themselves look prettier in a different way than just putting a bunch of shit on their face.
Yeah. Or then
Like, if your
there's girls.
skin's too pale, maybe go outside a little bit more.
Yeah.
When you're outside,
some
maybe work
rays.
out, get a nice body. Trust me, like your face sometimes, yeah, maybe not the prettiest, but if the skin's smooth and your body's fucking banging, no
Well,
one
the
gives a
worst,
shit
the
what your
worst
face
is
looks
like whenever they got shitty skin, and then they just cake on a bunch of makeup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just makes their skin
That
worse.
shit'll make a pretty girl look ugly right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they need more makeup just cover that shit up. That's all I'm saying. Like, makeup's just a problem to make a problem worse.
Yeah, yes and no, dude. I mean,
I don't
I
care
see
if
what
it's
you're
like-
saying, but it's almost like
I don't care if
it's
it's
like
gonna put meek.
a very what do you call it? So like those face filters that make you look better on like Snapchat or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
they have them on. Basically, makeup is a very starter pack level of that.
A face filter that at least doesn't ruin your skin.
Yeah.
And then that
But it's
also
just not.
make your
But
skin
it's
paler.
like those Snapchat filters. Those aren't even attainable half of the time. Like, bitch, you're a completely different person.
Yeah.
Than what you are in real life. At least makeup, it's like you're not too far different because I'm like looking right at you.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of them, a fucking dude can look like a straight up chick sometimes.
Oh yeah. But I can show you even some girls like like there's this Asian chick that like looks like a nothing. Like she made her face.
She's invisible. She looks like a nothing. She's actually sitting here with us right now. She's a nothing. Asian girl, no makeup. No make
I
to
wonder
makeup.
if the video will pop up. But Oh no! See, look at this.
Oh my god, this is booty ass chick.
And then we won't watch the whole thing. We'll just go to the end to where she kind of like. When she turned.
Bro, her
herself-
skin
That's
color.
what she
is-
turned herself
Oh
into.
my god. Bro, her skin isn't even the same color.
And I she put in like fake teeth, which I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. At least she got them. Then she went to the dentist and got those.
Oh
things.
my god, she's taking her face off, dude.
Oh, now
Literally,
we're
she
going
just
opposite,
peeled.
yeah.
She just peeled her cheekbones off.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, she took her nose off.
She got fake nose on. And she just take that shit off.
It's like a prosthetic nose. Oh my
no.
god. All right, well.
There's your end.
That was wild, bro. And why is she wearing a veil like she's about to get married?
She did just
the
get married.
ultimate
She was
switcheroo.
saying that's what she did to him. She's like, this is
Yeah, she's like, I got married
before
today.
a
Finally, I
wedding.
get to show him who I really am.
Take it off. I'm like, oh my god, bitch.
Fuck, dude. Oh man, how much would that hurt? Like that would be such a gut punch, dude. When you're just like you're thinking this has been your girl for like sleep, wake up with her the next morning, and she's like up getting ready whenever you wake up, so you like never have an idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some bitches.
I'm
get
sure
killed.
that's happened. Just
I
like
wouldn't be surprised. It's like, oh, it's our wedding night, and all of a sudden, like, she ran off with some fucking Puerto Rican to Puerto Rico. You can go to Puerto Rico to find her. Instead, she just took off her makeup, and he was like, "Oh no, fuck this shit!" And just beat her to death with it.
Bitch, who are you and why are you in my
Fuck.
house? You don't even recognize her.
Hell no.
Bitch, who the fuck is you and why are you in my house?
What the fuck?
Baby, it's our house. Just, fuck no. That's how a bitch
Don't
will
worry, sweetie, I'll kill her.
Yeah, that's how a bitch will get beat up. You know what I mean?
Fucking cunt. I mean, oh no, it's an accident.
Hell no, man. Oh man, that'd be so funny though. Like, what? Tommy's in jail. Did you hear what happened? It's like, no, man, what happened? Well, he woke up with his girlfriend, and I mean, I don't know all the details, but he just started beating the shit out of her.
Who are you? Why are you in my bed? What did you do with my girl?
We gotta go bail him out, man.
No, my bond is like $1 million. I killed her.
Oh my god.
I was like, it was a murder.
Yeah, I talked to him on the phone. He thought that she was trying to rob him in the middle of the night. He didn't know who the fuck she was.
Or some random bitch. And then my
Fuck
girl's
no.
missing. Would someone help me find my girl?
Damn, bro. Call what's his name? Attorney at large, bro.
Yeah. Krasinski Law Firm. Attorneys at large. You can't find Krasinski.
He woke up in the middle of the night to take a piss, and he didn't recognize who the fuck was in his bed next to him. He ended up killing her.
I was thinking about writing a skit to go back to it. With like, there's a thing where they're like, we got an interview from a local sheriff to see how he's come with the investigation. Sheriff, man, got a lot of stuff on my plate. I don't know. I might get to it, might not. I mean, we're looking for this beaver that went missing last week. This beaver mascot that went missing last week.
What?
And I haven't even gotten to that yet. So, but the skit was like the response to a guy throwing a cup. So the news post or the news report, what I wrote was the guy throwing a cup at a girl's face because she forgot to give him ketchup, and which is shit that has happened.
Yeah.
And so these two large men inside the, because at Krasinski Law Firm sometimes we'll find you, and these two large men inside the thing just like that were unable the people were unable to identify, that witnesses were unable to further identify. They just said two large men, and they took him outside and hung him on a flag post naked, and disappeared. And it took police 40 minutes to arrive on scene. And when asked, and then it goes, the chief says, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Like I
Yeah,
said,
that
I'm
one's
just trying
all
to
over
write
the place,
something.
dog. That one.
Well, it's written down. It's written down.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just trying to riff it off. But yeah, and then also doing it by myself does get a little bit like.
Shit, I'll do some characters with you, doggy. I'll come in here and I'll fuck shit up. I'll be a method actor. I'll just start be like, what? He's a crackhead. Hold on, let me go buy a dime sack.
Yeah, I
real
know. I
quick."
was trying to do one with a fucking with some fucking some redneck one.
Ooh, you know that I like that. Guy.
Yeah, but I was saying that.
I mean, shit. I done went over yonder.
I went over there. And I said to him, I'm gonna give it to you. You mean give me a gun? He didn't give me my gun. I was gonna give him his gun, but he didn't say, "You better stop something in the house." And then Mama said, "Y'all get it over here.
Yes,
I'm gonna go in and get your old name." And then I said, "Tell Mama down." Oh wait.
Yeah, I'm fucking up my distiller. You know I like my moonshine better than I love my sons, you motherfucker. You motherfucker.
You better put that down before I drag you outside and feed you the
Don't fuck
gators.
with me. Oh my god.
Woman, you talk to me again, I'll beat your face and make you uglier than our kid. Slash my
I don't fuck
nephew.
around over here, man. Shit. Like what?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man.
that's
I
it.
fucking. You think I'm fucking around, and I came over here. You think you fucking know me, but you don't know who the fuck I am. Shit. Bro, that'd be so funny to have like a very proper Englishman talking to like a red.
I'm sorry,
A very
sir.
proper man who's I'm over here on studies. And,
He's like his best friend too. So
Yeah,
he's like
his neighbor or his
so
roommate.
the redneck's like, nah, you know, but it's like, yeah, hear him out, mate. He is a little serious over here,
got
man.
to say to me?
He can beat a bloke down. I've seen it twice.
Don't talk down to me. I went to Cambridge after all. Like, man, shit, you know, I just gotta get some time there, boy. I just fucking, man, I fucking get a little tipsy and shit, and then, you know.
Cambridge?
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 What the hell is Cambridge? That ain't no university. That ain't no fucking college.
I ain't never heard of no university.
That ain't Kentucky University, you
Cambridge.
piece of shit.
I went to KYC. Kentucky University.
Oh my god.
What does the Y stand for? Kentucky is KY. Did you not know that?
Yeah, we abbreviate the Kentucky
With K and
with
Y.
K and Y.
Sometimes in Kentucky we try to say it real fast. God, welcome to Cotton. Welcome to Cotton.
Went to KFCU with the Colonel himself there, boy.
Oh, you must be pretty old then. Man.
What people don't really tell you is there's multiple colonels.
Oh yeah, I know. I seen them on TV.
Now, how the hell do you think that colonel just stayed the same age this whole time? Think about it. It's a real thinker.
Because it was a picture.
He never got older.
It's like, look, see, Jesus has to be Jesus because he never ages.
He never aged for shit.
What do you mean?
Oh my god.
He's always 27.
Goddamn. But no, yeah, I'd be fucking down to do some of those retarded ass
Shit, that
sketches.
wasn't bad. Sure,
No,
most
that
of
was
it's,
just like made up off the cuff.
Like I said, most of it is that, or some of the good stuff is that. Sometimes I find like listening to music and smoking weed kind of helps me think of some funny stuff, or at least stuff that I think is funny. And yeah, putting it together again, just gotta figure things out. That music thing, I had to write all that. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, some of it was okay. No.
Bro, so while you're doing that, I'm going to ask you some because I was talking to Roberto last night about this. So, you know, like whenever you place a bet, you're Ooh. Okay. That sounds like the beginning of a spy chase.
No, that's not
Fucking Shakira in the mix over here, dude. Start belly dancing.
That's early stuff, though. But continue what you're saying.
Nah, so you know, like whenever you make a bet, you tend to be like confident enough in whatever your side of the bet is, to where, like, so you. I mean, obviously, you're not
try
gonna.
to be.
Yeah. You're more confident in your side of the bet then the other person should be on their side. Like, you're more confident that you're, how a normal bet works. So I was because to make a long story short, one of the journalists that was going after the Legion of Skanks in New York, he's like I think he's a comic or some shit, but he ended up, there's like a video out on the internet of him like doing a bunch of weird shit, like a porn video essentially, but it was like a dominatrix type thing. And at the end, she made him eat like a cum cookie, like where it came on a cookie and then he ate it. And that's the funny thing about that is like
one of the comedians.
Well, I think he is a comedian, but he's one of those people that he's like like the journalists, all the sensitive fucking people. They're like, no, it's offensive, like cancel them. But anyway, so my the whole thing to that, because I mean I can just go on and on about how funny it is that the tables got turned on his bitch ass with that, but so for a cum cookie, like what kind of a bet would you make with somebody if you lose the bet you have to eat the cum cookie? Like what? Because I mean I was talking to Roberto. I was like,
eat his own
I wouldn't.
cum or someone else's.
Huh? No, I guess you could come. I'm not eating another dude's cum, but I'll own up to my fucking loss.
Eat your own cum. Yeah, I'd rather eat my own cum.
For
I guess,
sure, dude. But no, it's like I wouldn't put that risk on a UFC fight. You know what I mean? Like it's too.
No.
I was telling him, it was like, bro, the moment it goes to the judges, I'm like, fuck. Like I feel like I lost already. So it'd be like, but what kind of
cum cookie?
What kind of bet would you make to where if you lost?
Well, it's got to be one. No, well, yeah, it's got to be one you can
You're
win.
confident enough, yeah.
But
But then the other person is equally as confident in themselves.
They're gonna win, but you gotta be like, they're stupid. Like they're definitely gonna lose. And
yeah, I couldn't figure it out because I mean I for sure do when eat cum cookie.
I mean, if you talk shit enough, if people maybe playing video games talk shit enough, and then get in a game and like, okay,
1v1 quick scopes.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. Remember the cum cookie?
Oh no,
that's what the stake is.
Yeah, that's probably a good one, but
you gotta be talking match, and they gotta be super serious about it too. Maybe like pro gamers or something that haven't played against each other yet.
Especially one that has a fan base where they're like, oh, you piece of shit, like you welched on your fucking bet with so and so, because you don't want your own fans to go against you. But like, bro, video, like as far as I go, like I would never make that bet if it came to video games. I don't play video games enough, really at all. So it's like,
depend on the game.
I'm gonna fucking lose that one.
Depend on the person in the game too.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I've been getting pretty good. Like, I don't know what changed, but I think probably because I'm playing more on the computer. Maybe my aiming's gotten better because I've been better with controllers, and it could be also me playing other different controllers. I don't know, but yeah, just on PUBG, like I said, I hopped in. And I've been way better, and I was even playing.
Play with the controller or the?
I play with the controller. I play on my PC. If I played on the PC, or I don't play on PC, I play on the Xbox. If I played on the PC, I'd play with the keyboard and mouse, but I don't play on PC. I don't because it runs really good on the Xbox right now, and there's no reason for me to play it on the PC.
Yeah.
If it runs really good on the Xbox, when my PC can't make it run the same on that Xbox. Now, if it could, then yeah, I'd be playing it on here. But right now, I do have. See, I got this thing called NVIDIA to nerd out a little bit, and it's supposed to be it's like a gaming computer cloud that you go into and you can play pretty much on a high quality game computer different games through your computer streaming.
Yeah.
And it works really well. That's what I was playing Hitman on. And Hitman 2 works on this computer at lower graphics, and it's not too bad. But I wanted to play it on the ultra graphics and stuff like that. Well, I didn't really want to play Hitman 2. I was hoping it had PUBG, Tarkov, things like that. Unfortunately, I didn't look in the library that I didn't know it was limited like that. I figured I could just log into my Steam account and play whatever the fuck I had on Steam, but you can't, and that's fucking stupid. You can only play, I guess, games that NVIDIA has through. Or I don't know how.
So like exclusive games.
Yeah, like so you can only play the games that NVIDIA has on their library list, and there's a lot of games. Don't get me wrong, but I went through it and a lot of them I can play on this this PC. Maybe not on ultra graphics or anything like that, but
Mhm.
I can still fucking play that game. I mean, there's this game Grounded that just came out. My PC will play it, and like medium graphics too. Not even like low graphics, and so it just doesn't. It didn't seem worth it. Now I did pay the $5 for the access, and it's 6 hours a day. So you only get to access
that's
that
like
computer
old
for
Pornhub
6
where
hours
they,
a day.
where they only allowed like 5 videos.
Oh yeah,
Remember that? Like whenever like Pornhub, they like before it was like open access, they would only allow like unless you got the premium version, you could only watch like 5 videos per day.
I think I remember that. I think I do remember
This
that.
shit was way, okay, bro. I've made
come
sure
back
all the
tomorrow.
videos I clicked was like all 30 minutes long. I was like, just in case I don't like this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was before. Yeah, they put like things behind paywalls for sure, rather than like
Yeah.
being able to watch it all the way
Yeah.
through. If it was
It
the other
doesn't feel
one.
like that long ago. I think they did that maybe in like 2014 or some shit
Well, now
like that.
premium's free, but the thing is, premiums.
Well, not all of them. I think they do select premium.
See, well, that's the
videos.
thing. Now it's premium's free, and there's some videos that are now unlocked.
Mhm.
But the thing is, most of the good none of it's still like the good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or at least the stuff you really, really want to look for, or particular people. Like if you're like, I don't like, I've like this porn star I want to look at.
Yeah.
Then finding them, then usually their stuff's behind their own paywall. So Pornhub's got its own
Yeah.
OnlyFans kind of service. So now it's like, premium is pretty much just.
But see, like, I don't know, man. Recently I found like for a while, dude, I was just running into the same fucking actresses, if you want to call them that. But like, but recently I found like a whole new lane of just like thick ass tattoo chicks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and not like overly tattooed. I don't really like extreme tattoos.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah,
Depends.
but I mean more of like a Suicide Girl vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like completely like you can't even see her skin type shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, of course not.
But and most of those are just like very brutal fucks, which I don't mind. But it's like
they usually got.
It's
a lot of
always just like straight, just booty hole blasting. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, well,
They
you know,
usually
I'm
want a
saying.
peg too.
But not. Would you okay, so what is your favorite, you know, like there's Brazzers, there's like you know, different like nubile films, you know, there's a bunch of like different
What's my
channels
favorite?
within Pornhub.
Oh.
Yeah, like no, my question is like which is one that you would like pay for monthly subscription?
Oh, I don't know. I usually just basically stay on Pornhub for like videos mainly. Sometimes I'll branch out for individuals. Like I said, Google, and like if there's because sometimes that's really what I'm after.
Like-
Usually is because my type of mood usually goes after like if I see a girl that I like, then that's who I'll watch.
Yeah.
So I'll look for their videos, and whatever the better video I find is whatever I watch it on. I mean, I did the free premium thing, obviously, on like, you know, throwaway email account and things.
Mm.
But like I said, it just leads to more paywalls. So
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't think I would. I mean, I don't subscribe to any OnlyFans. I thought about like a couple, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? And then I
did.
cranked one out, and I was like, why was I even
see,
thinking
no,
about
here's
this
what
shit?
I do. You go on, and then you just like get all their stuff, and you just get enough of like, yeah, if you want to look at that girl. So I'll follow like a bunch of girls on that certain Instagram, and then some of them,
On
have,
Twitter, dude, like I think we were talking about this the other day. Like if you find a girl that has an OnlyFans, you can basically just find a bunch of clips on her Twitter, because Twitter is just like
Yeah,
straight
it
porn.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
you can find some good ones. But yeah, no, and then I'll just like screen record their videos and then like save them. And that's actually good because if they quit, all those videos go away.
Yeah. You remember, I think it happened last year, or maybe it happened at the beginning of the pandy, but somebody hacked into OnlyFans and like did the old like release all the files. Like,
Oh, no.
yeah, it was right at the beginning of the pandy.
Oh, that's
and
pretty
and just released everybody's shit just for free.
That's
I was
pretty
like, whoa. I didn't get the link in time.
See,
like,
my thing is like I've been duped a couple times because I've seen some girls and been like, okay, and like you said, I should probably go and like make a throwaway Twitter account so I can look for them that way. But and the only reason I'm talking about horny like this is because I am technically still in a relationship, but things are iffy, but still technically not allowed to go sleep with anyone else. So it's been a minute. So yeah, I've been looking at OnlyFans a couple times.
Nah, dude.
But I'll download all their stuff and pretty much bow out.
Well, you know what's crazy
So I'll
about
do 1
Pornhub?
month.
Even if it's premium access, like somebody probably bootlegged it somewhere.
Yeah.
Like that.
No, there are ways to find almost any video.
Like the casting, like where they got popped. Like I think it was like an illegal. They were basically tricking girls into doing porn.
Oh yeah. Like,
Yeah.
what, casting couch.
Yeah. And it wasn't like actors. Like it was like legit girls that thought they were going to model. And then And so, but there was like
the
a
one
huge.
on now it's fake because it has to be.
Yeah, but there was like this huge fucking like lawsuit. The guys went to jail. Their whole fucking like the whole channel got taken down.
Yeah.
But you could still go on there and
you can find them.
Yeah, like people just either screen recorded or downloaded the file and then re-uploaded it.
Yeah, and then they have it downloaded, so they keep re-uploading.
Yeah, they just
every time
rename it. They
gets
just
taken down.
Yeah.
So.
I think Doug Stanhope was doing something with Pornhub recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I think he was gonna release like a special or like some stand-up thing on Pornhub. I don't know if it fell through or not.
Well, like people are using these platforms for different things now, and that's the other fucked up thing is like, on OnlyFans, there's no requirement to be nude. There's no requirement
But that's not
to
even.
do porn.
But if you really think about it, dude, like, and Legion of Skanks they have their own OnlyFans. I think OnlyFans wants to branch out from the whole porn thing. Where it's like you can make like comedy
to have OnlyFans
stuff, yeah, where it's legit like in the name OnlyFans. So it's like only your fans would.
Yeah, so
want that. It's kind of like a Patreon.
Yeah,
in a weird
Cardi
way.
B announced that she started OnlyFans.
Nice.
But there's no nudes or anything like that. She
Well,
said
that's a
she already
waste of
said
fucking
no
money.
nudes. You won't see anything.
Damn, you and Donald
But
Trump.
at least
on that
she
one.
says
No nudes.
No nudes.
No nudes.
There will be no nudes. Because when I first heard that, my ears did perk up, and I know she got some fake stuff, but I'll check it out. Like I'll pay them. It'll probably be $20. I won't pay that. I pay $5.
That's
I'm like
insane.
that's another thing.
But
if you're too expensive, I ain't gonna buy it. Like it's gotta be like $7 or less. Like
Yeah.
$6.95. Okay. A lot of them do like $5, $3, and that's for a month, and that's for me to go in and pretty much download all your stuff and then leave.
Yeah.
And then anytime I do want to look at you, I have it all. And most of them are foot fetishists or foot fetish models, so I have all the stuff that I want.
Yeah, a lot of them they do go down that. Well, they're just trying to maximize their income, as doing the old footies.
Well, yeah, because on those you can make money on those off of Instagram alone.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even need to go to OnlyFans, but OnlyFans is gonna get you more money. Trust.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know, dude. I definitely don't think I would ever pay for. I mean, the bitch would have to be insanely like
I said,
up my
there's just
alley.
always something about just.
Because I mean, I could
girls.
just go into a different I could just find something similar to what you look like,
Well, really,
and then get it for free, dude.
I happen to find, unfortunately, the ones that I tend to like are the ones with like low follower counts. That's usually why they're cheaper, I guess, because they're
Yeah.
trying to get more followers and stuff. But you tend not to be able to find a lot of people sharing their stuff on the internet and shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, even if they're not, like, even if it's like a local Houston girl, you know what I mean, that I just came across on Instagram. She has an OnlyFans, obviously. And, I mean, she doesn't have very many followers, but it's like, bro, I could just go onto Pornhub and basically find a girl that is very similar to your...
Yeah, very much.
So...
I just like the idea of it being that person. I don't
Like
know.
accessible?
I like,
like
no,
that?
I like it being like this is the person I'm looking at right now. I like
Fair enough.
knowing,
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
feeling
know,
that
dude.
way and shit. It's like again, yeah. If a hot celebrity, if all of a sudden, like those naked pictures come out, and I really like that celebrity or thinks that she's super hot, definitely want to look at those pictures.
Oh, for sure. But, I mean, you wouldn't pay necessarily. Like if they got leaked, you're just gonna find them on the internet.
Oh yeah, no, I'll find those.
Yeah.
But if the only way to get them, like you can find them. We're just saying you can.
Yeah.
But if the only way to get them was like $5, wait, I'll tip that if I'm going to have a drink.
Yeah.
Lucky for them, I'm not going to have drinks right now. So I do have a lot of extra $5, and I'll throw them
To
away.
spend on porn, dude?
I don't throw them away like that. Again, it's for that.
I mean, I guess you
particular
are helping.
person.
You can like really twist
It's
it in
for
your own
that
head.
Particular person, and yes, again, I'm also tipping the girl.
Yeah.
She's a sex worker, so I'm making sure that girl.
But see, if I'm gonna pay for sex work, I better be getting
particularly.
fuck, dude.
Oh no, not right now. I ain't trying to touch a bunch of sex workers. Like things might have been different.
But no, I'm saying
without a
just across the
pandemic.
board, like assuming the pandy wasn't a thing right now.
True.
Like
Trust me too.
Like the whole fucking thing is like, if I'm gonna pay for your service, I'm paying for you, sir. I'm not paying for digital copies of shit that I'm paying for that experience.
Well,
dog.
yeah, but like that's gonna be more expensive than $5.
True. I mean, unless she's just a
$5.
fucking sad
$5.
chick.
You know, I'm gonna keep some pictures of you. Yeah, that's again. You're not gonna want to touch someone who's only charging you $5.
$5 for a blowy.
Unless she's doing it because she really wants to get in there.
Yeah.
And she really likes you. It's like, then why not just do it for free? $5. Like free is better than $5. But if you're after $5 like that, then that's gross.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
Like what is this? She's like,
Like
but
a
$5 more
standard?
dollars, and then I have $1,000 for the night, so I'm giving you the discount. Like, really?
Yeah, I don't know how much I trust
Like,
that.
so how long did it take for you to get $1,000 for the night?
Dude. Yeah.
See, I just
Yeah.
put it in my beehole. My pussy's raw. Dang.
Actually, I really wouldn't give a shit, bro. I just wrap her up real nice and snug. You know what I mean?
Hardcore. Yeah, I know. It wouldn't take a lot if I'm fucking, like, if I'm sitting in the corner, like, stressing out because, like, I'm just super horny and the dick won't go away. It'd be really, like, it'd take a lot for me to say no for anyone, any girl.
Really?
Well,
I'm
any
pretty good on
girl
that no thing.
Sizable. Like, we're not, if she can't fit in the bathroom, we ain't even
yeah,
thinking about
you're
it.
over there just
her
trying to
face
help her in the
again just
stall.
ran into the door. It looks like it's wearing a Scooby-Doo mask or something like that. No. We ain't playing no games.
Or
But
she
if we
talks
had a
and-
condom,
she
she
just
doesn't
has-
smell. When I pull down the pants, there's
See,
an
that's
aroma.
a big thing for me, bro.
No, yeah, if I pull down, if it's a random chick, and again, I have to be horny.
Bro,
'cause
I've
I have
also
to be
walked
already
out.
there in the mood because
I've been rock hard boner, dude, and I go down to
And
finger
if
bling,
if
and I'm
I-
just like, oh no,
if it
I gotta
smells-
go.
No, yeah, if it
I
smells,
walk the fucking.
I don't
I'm like,
care how horny I am.
gotta
I'm
go.
done. Yeah, if it smells, that's what I mean. So if I pull down your pants and I'm gonna give it a few licks, and it
Ah, no, dude.
As I'm going
I don't put my
in.
face nowhere near that. It starts with the old.
Well,
you know
no,
what I mean?
as I'm going in, I'm gonna figure it out. But because before I touch anything, really, I'm gonna just have my nose really close, like I'm about to get in there, and just pull it out. I'm gonna fucking at least smell it
It's
first.
like a queef of a
I'm
fucking.
gonna at least smell
fish.
it first, yeah.
Just
You know,
straight.
because I've had this woman get fucking super horny, not smell like anything, and she was leaking.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't tell me, oh, that's just how girls.
Nah, dude. Nah.
You're just not clean.
Yup. Nah, man. I almost lost my virginity. I was like 12 or something to a girl with a stunk ass pussy. But I was just fucking young and stupid. I
mean, you
went
don't
and
know
I
at first.
proceeded to just eat the shit out of that pussy.
Yeah.
And
I mean, when it's sweaty, okay, and I can tell the difference between sweaty and like.
Bro, and the
girl-
worst part is like,
girl, you're dirty.
That same girl with the stinky pussy. Like, I remember going to a concert with her, and then we were driving in a car. Like, it was like me and her, and then like 3 other people, and then we were in the very back, and I started finger blasting her, and I know the entire car
It
started
smelled
smelling.
like it. Oh, no.
I know that shit, bro. That's.
Oh no! Well,
Everybody's just like, oh god.
Oh damn!
Oh god, there's like.
You can tell when it's some bad pussy too.
Oh my
You know what's
God.
weird is during some of these stories that I've been looking at for fucked up stories on the internet, there's
Yeah.
been a lot of women, like stories of women have been telling about dudes and fucked up dudes, and just a lot of reoccurring theme of like, and then when he came, I could smell his cum. I'm like, really? Like I've never once like smelt something. I've been like, that's cum. Like I've never smelt my cum.
I've smelled my cum
and I've
before.
even gotten like to points where like, oh man, I think I got some on my fucking lip. Shit, like
I normally
like, get
feel that
up, and you
punch.
get it right here. But I've never smelt anything.
Nah, I haven't tasted it, so no cum cookie for me. That's gonna be a whole bad experience. But I mean, I've gotten real up and close and personal with the smells of it. I'm just like, you know what I mean?
What it smells like, but
But
that's
no,
crazy
it just-
that
it
it's like a
doesn't-
recurring thing. That I think that maybe it's just like
I think
maybe
the
something
diet,
in the girl.
probably.
No, maybe something in the girl.
No, I can't.
She
Bro,
get
you
the
can't.
scent. She just picks up the scent more.
You can't sit here and tell me that. Oh, you're saying before he nuts?
No, just as it's out, like she has.
I'm
more,
like, that's
she's
a
more,
talented girl right there.
No,
dude.
she just has more prone. She's more prone. Like there's something in her nose that's just can pick up the smell of cum
Yeah.
more than a guy can.
Maybe. I mean, I just think like some guys, like a dude that just drinks soda and eats fucking McDonald's and horrible diet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like not eating any vegetable, like just shit diet, just McDonald's and fucking Coca-Cola
Yeah.
every day. Bro, his nut is not gonna all that
probably not gonna-
shit
it's
that's
probably-
in the food. I mean, all
Hopefully
that
it tastes
syrup.
salty.
Yeah, it probably does not taste as good as a guy with a balanced diet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had a few swallows and never complained. I've never heard a complaint.
Yeah, me neither.
Like I said, I've never smelt it. It never smelled like it smelled.
I've never had
smelled
a
like it was
bad statement about that, and
I've just on
and
face.
I've really gone hard.
I've
into
gone
it.
on the whole face.
Yeah, me too.
So-
but it's like, but I mean, I've done it to where like if they like, where I told a girl like, hey bro, like you don't fuck good. You know what I mean? Like I lay into them, and you know, even in the defensiveness of whatever they say back, like it's never been like your cum tastes bad or anything.
I've never heard anything.
Yeah,
bad.
normally it's like you sweat too much. It's just
Yeah.
like,
oh yeah,
sorry.
Oh for sure. That is a huge problem for me. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, let me point that fan directly at my body.
Yeah, dude, the worst is whenever you get like a sweat dribble off of your
And it
nose and
goes
onto
on
her.
them. Dude.
I'm just like, I am
And so-
trash, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a trash
Dude,
human.
and long hair was the worst. Having sex with long hair
Yeah.
and sweating bad.
Just sticking to your neck and
Oh,
shit.
And always
Oh,
trying to put it up,
fuck.
and then you're fucking doing a bunch of stuff. So obviously your bun gets loosened, and the hair's coming out. It's just like, this is stupid.
Getting tickets to this, it really means the world, and hopefully you enjoy it. and
Tom
we'll do it again
Segura
more.
live your
now,
mom's
keeping
house.
with the
I just wanna
spirit
see
of the
this
show,
clip
I
that
think we
he,
should play an opening
I
clip.
think so.
He showed.
And get,
I'm gonna
you know,
show
into
this
the
to
show.
Roger.
Yep.
Ready?
Yeah, oh
Here we
boy.
go. Here
Okie
we go.
dokie.
Look at the next slide. You can see now that our operating costs are up 23%.
Ron, I think it's 19.
No, the new number's all right. It is 23%.
Stupid bitch, don't you ever correct me in Who you think you are, you ignorant cow? You think you've got the right to tell me anything?
Hell yeah.
You wouldn't get away with it here. You won't get away with it at home.
You wouldn't get away with it here. You won't get away with it at home.
Bro, look at that number 555.
Yeah, 555. It's a fake ass number. That's why.
Bro, a lot of people think my number is fake.
What's
Just
666?
all the amount of because there's like 4, 5, 6s in my
Yeah.
number.
6666666. Actually, I mean that would be a legit number. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it is a legit number, dog. It's my number. But yeah.
Can you get a 3-digit number? Can you get just 666? And then every time anyone in the world presses that, it goes straight to your phone.
Oh, just well, yeah. Because I mean, there's like 911. I mean, there's
Yeah, but
611.
that's like an emergency number. Maybe you only have to be a service.
Well, like
to
a
get a
611 calls AT&T from my phone.
Yeah, but it's a service. It's still a connection service, and I think it only connects to them because you have AT&T, or at least maybe the parent company of whoever you have is AT&T.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man.
But if like you have AT&T, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's why.
Yeah, can you imagine if I had
So,
T-Mobile and it
I don't know.
linked me
I just think
to
you at
AT&T?
least have to be with like AT&T or something. Maybe AT&T can make a little division to where if you press 666, call someone.
Yeah, I don't know. I know like vanity phone numbers, like the ones where it's like 888, you know, dick and balls or whatever.
Baldags.
Yeah.
Remember to call
Like, you
Baldags where you can get the fresh meat today. Baldags Butchery.
Bro, I want to get a number like that so bad, like one of those 888 and then just like a stupid ass message.
Fear.
888. So it would have to be like 7 letters after that.
Oh, so you're looking for 888 at the beginning.
Yeah. You know, like
888.
like a 1-800 type number.
The dick.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of it. I'm
the duck.
Retarded. So
Nissan Sentra. No. What?
Bro, we were talking about credit and shit. Like, bro, I'm getting so many like pre-approved car loans right now.
Nice.
But I'm just like, I don't know. What the fuck?
I want one.
My car runs.
I want a good one. But I don't know.
Dude, I'm trying to get a motorcycle, bro. What do you think about that?
Motorcycle would be fun. Yeah. Kind of sketchy out here on these roads.
Well, I live far enough west to where it's like I can, in maybe 5 minutes, be in like just country-ish areas.
Yeah.
Like,
Not bad.
especially like Grand Parkway up there, like north of Katy. Like that whole, dude, I mean, it's like there's not even, what's dangerous is riding up there at night because there's not even street lights over there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just field and darkness until you hit 290. But yeah, it's for a while it's just weird. There's like a FedEx off the highway and that's it. But
oh, you want to get a crotch truck here or like a chopper?
well, I want to get a sport bike, but I'm not like a speed devil. You know what I mean? Like I want to do it just because of the balance, and I'm trying to do like stunt, like, you know, pop wheelies.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it on a like a cruiser type bike, but them things are so heavy.
Yeah, you don't really want
and
to
the
do that.
balance.
That's even more dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing is I don't want to get hurt.
Well,
So
the thing about doing like the wheelies and like a lot of those stunts, like you're not going fast. Like that's the thing that kind of say like you're still gonna get like a little bit of road rash unless you have the proper protection.
Yeah.
But it's not like, dude, it happened just recently.
You also fuck up your bike.
Oh, they have like cages that you can put on it
Okay.
and stuff because you're gonna fall, but you're just trying to. There's roll cages basically to where it's like if you do not hit it over, it's gonna hit the bars.
Okay.
Instead of your engine. But no, dude, Max Wrist, he's like one of those cutting through the mountains, going like 180 miles an hour.
Jeez.
He got fucked up like a month ago, and the guy it was 2 dudes in an accident, and one of them is, I think he's still in a coma, like.
Yeah, see,
And there's like no footage of it, like, but because they didn't put it out, obviously. Like they had like the helmet cams.
Released footage.
Yeah. But dude, he had like a bone sticking out of his leg.
Ow.
Yeah. And
Shit can be sketch.
but that's the thing, dude. It's like I'm not into going like that. Like it'd be fun like on a track, but tracks are so expensive.
Yeah.
To like get some time on the track, like it's not. That's probably why they do it on the mountain roads and stuff like that. Is because why spend $400 in a day at a track?
Yeah.
When you can just go out into the mountains. But no, he got fucked up, dude. Just yeah, it was bad.
Adrenaline junkies, man.
Yeah, I think that's
the point of it. Is
yeah.
Like you can get fucked up at any moment. Sometimes.
And you know he
miss
got
out.
that fucked up, and he had like the full like real tracks, like the airbag vest. He had the full on track suit, like that,
Yeah.
the jumpsuit,
Well, they're only
fucking
trying to
all that
protect you
shit.
if anything, they're just trying to save your life.
Yeah, which it seemed like it
They're gonna save
did
all
a
your
decent.
bones.
Yeah, but his leg, dude, it's like that big. I mean, it's so swollen.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's been doing like live videos and stuff, but
Yeah.
some of his shit is just insane. Just cutting through high trafficked areas, going 180. I'm just like, God damn it.
The fucked up thing about that is that can put other people at risk.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I'm trying to just do like the tricks and stuff, you know, the wheelies and the fucking burnouts and the, you know what I mean? But what time are we at, dude?
12:50. Well, we recorded for about 2 hours, 15 minutes. I mean, we can stop
Pretty
or
long.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot of giggles, but I also didn't come here with very much shit. We just kind of came in here and decided, hey, let's talk.
Yeah, I didn't have much either. Next time.
Yeah, we went on for about 2 hours. Sorry. Anyway, I told you it was a long one. Did I? I'm sorry if I didn't. But, ooh, thank you. Hope it wasn't too boring. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you didn't. You know what? I'm gonna go with Mahimut with some ordinary gamer on this. I can do this, hold on. Ahid Mudahar. God, if I got it wrong, I hate myself right now. I'm gonna use his outro. Leave a like if you like it. Leave a dislike if you don't. And I hope to catch you bitches on the flip side.
Nobody speak, nobody get choked. Hey. Nobody speak, nobody get choked. Hey. Nobody speak, nobody speak. Only facts, I will shoot up. Baby duck if it quacks with a Ruger. Top billing, come cops and villainous shots is blocked, shipped out and bought, and y'all feeling it. LP killing it, killer Mike killing shit. What more can I say? We top billing it, valiant without villain it, viciously found victory. Burnt towns and villages, burning, looting and pillaging. Murderers try to hurt us, we curse them and all their children. I just want the bread and bologna bundles to tuck away. I don't work for free, I am barely giving a fuck away. So tell begging Johnny and mommy to get the fuck away. Yo, here's a gun, son, now run, get it the gut away. Live to shoot another day. Nobody speak, nobody get choked. Hey. Nobody speak, nobody get choked. Hey. Nobody speak, nobody speak. Nobody speak, nobody get choked.
I want a disclaimer real fast. This is to Mass Appeal Records if they listen this far. They probably won't. I probably should I'm going to put this in the video too. All right, the description. Mass Appeal Records. I did not get your permission to use that music. And I don't get anyone's permission to use the music. If you obviously want to though, you know, if leaving it up and monetizing it your own self 100%, I don't even care. I don't want a penny. Then if that's a better solution for you, I'm more than willing to cooperate with that. Like, you can have anything that the video could potentially make. It ain't gonna make shit though. But I'm just putting that out there. Thank you.